I don't know. Ask them. That's okay. Hello, everybody. It is Amy, and Mama's gonna join me today because she wants to. Well,
I've been here for 5 years too.
Yeah, she's a big part of this channel too, and I thought it'd be fun for her to answer some of the mid-year freakout tag questions.
Year Freakout?
Yeah, because we're in the middle of the year, and it's actually perfect because we're in the middle of the year. So I did this tag last year for my 4-year anniversary.
Oh, cool.
And because I'm always too late. I'm always late in doing it. And so I think it's kind of a good time to do it.
Hi, Manny.
Manny's here. Hi. I'm glad you're here with me and Mom with us. So I'm really excited, and I actually did link the mid-year freakout tag down in the description box below. Ooh. And it's from Manny's. So these are all the questions that Manny used. So thank you, Manny. This was originally created by Ellie from Earl Grey Books.
Hi, Leanna.
And Leanna's here. Woohoo! So I guess I should reflect a little bit on 5 years.
Yes, you do that.
Yes. And Brenna's here. Hello. 5 years. Wow. It's been interesting. It's been quite an experience. I think that things have gone a lot. There's been a lot of this over the 5 years. What do you think?
I don't think it's been as bad as you think.
Well, not bad. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I've had like ups and downs throughout the whole time. There's definitely been times that I've thought about canceling my channel. So that's
when you've been over.
That's a low.
Too many things to do. But I remember when you first started watching YouTube, YouTubers, readers, and you were afraid that there was going to be a lot of negativity.
Yeah, in the beginning.
And I don't feel like you've gotten a lot of negativity.
No, I've been lucky. I got great people.
Yeah.
I've got great people.
So I think that's good because you were really, really nervous when you saw how some of the people were so much negativity.
There was a lot of drama going on when I first got on BookTube. So
5 years ago.
Yeah. So there was.
So much now.
I haven't seen as much, but I don't know if I'm not nearly as involved in stuff like that. I just pick the right groups of people. Sarah's here. Hello. Happy to see you. Yeah, but it has been an amazing journey, and I have enjoyed the people I've gotten to know through BookTube. Mm-hmm. Like, really, that's pretty incredible because, you kind of think like, well, you kind of get to know people, but I feel like I've made some incredible friends on BookTube. And then I feel like there's a lot of people I just have fun watching, getting to know. There's a great community, and I think for the most part it's been positive. So yeah, at the beginning of BookTube, when I first started, I was a lot more hyper conscious of every single thing I said and everything else, single thing I did, because I was afraid that I was going to mess up somehow. And I am happy that I've just gotten to know so many great people, and the people in general on BookTube are very kind. So that's been wonderful.
I'm glad you stayed with it. I understand that sometimes school got hard. Sometimes your outside life got hard.
Yeah.
There's been times when you've said, I can't do this anymore. But then you just keep hanging in there, and your subscribers appreciate it.
And and when it's been fun, there's usually things that pull me back in, like different projects that I get excited about, and the people, I miss interacting with all of you, and so that definitely pulls me back in. And I think, I just kind of take a break sometimes because it's a lot of work doing BookTube. It's a lot of.
But I know you get a lot of enjoyment out of it. I know that it makes you feel good about yourself, makes you feel good about your reading. And you really love looking at everybody else's channels and see what they're reading because it gives you some good ideas. It gives me good ideas.
Yeah. I never read this much before. BookTube, ever. I mean, I read, like, I would go through phases of reading. I think I went through, like, waves. Like, I'd read a lot, and then I wouldn't. And I was reading mostly nonfiction before I started my channel. Because I hosted a
nonfiction book club.
Yeah. And
good.
It was great.
Only one book a month.
Yeah. But, I was reading tons of nonfiction at the time. And so it's kind of just nice to have broadened my reading in so many ways, which was kind of cool. I still haven't come down, a lot of channels have focuses, like they prefer this type of book, this type of book. I still don't have a preferred book, like genre or anything like that. You have a preferred genre or subgenre, but I don't, and I still don't. I kind of figured maybe I would like hone it down as the years went by on BookTube, but I still kind of read like
I think
anything.
we all go through things because right now mine are, of course, I love male romance. That's a lot I
That's your
read.
favorite, yeah.
But I also like mystery.
Oh, yeah, you've
So
been
right
reading a lot
now
of
I've been
mystery.
doing mystery, male, and then VR trails. So there's things I'm
Whatever she
reading.
has to read for
What's
that.
culinary crime?
I keep it under trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no fun, Manny. Hello. Hello. How you doing, culinary crime? No. No, mother. You know you're live, right?
That's why she
Hi.
doesn't have me on very much.
Hi, Sandy. Happy 5th year. Hope you've had a great vacation. I feel like culinary crime. I've started seeing you so much more on like Amanda's channel, and then I've like interacting with you a lot through that and through other things. That's where I've seen, like. Sorry,
I don't get on here that often. It's me.
awkward.
Yeah. I know.
I had a great vacation. It was really too hot. It was really, really too hot. I have a Sunday Sum Up coming out this weekend, and it will have all the rest of the vacation footage on it. Probably too much, but well, you haven't seen it yet.
I like the last one you put out.
And then we are going on vacation next Saturday. So we're going on a cruise to Alaska with a family. This is a family trip. So
Hey, that's my job. I've done my job well.
yeah, my mom, so growing up, my mom was like the most embarrassing person ever. And she's gotten a lot better, but you don't embarrass me as much as you used to. Or that, or I just don't phase it.
Maybe you let it roll off your shoulders easier.
Maybe, but you get embarrassed by things you do more now than you did when I was young.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? I should care less.
But you do care less about some things, but she doesn't. She's not
like
as
no
embarrassing.
filter.
Yeah. So. 2. So yeah, so we're going on a cruise, and it's gonna be family, and there's just about 7 of us on our side going on the cruise, and then another family member and his family and her parents. Like, there's gonna be a ton of people on this
I
cruise,
think
but
there's 12 people in their group and 7 people in our group.
yeah, but we don't know her family as well.
Yeah, so
it's really 7
it's
people.
my cousin and his wife and daughter, and then all of her family. None of his family's coming.
No. Well, yeah, we are.
Well, yes, right, we are. I'm coming with my dead cousin.
To be fair, I have a teen daughter, and I can also be the awkward one.
Yay!
I mean, that's your job, right?
It's our job.
When Shell and Nathaniel are around, we try to tease Nathaniel mercilessly, and he's.
Well, Shelly just couldn't handle my.
No, Shell still gets embarrassed by Mom. I don't get embarrassed as much as Shell still gets embarrassed by you. So.
Shell is very shy.
Well, she's not shy. She just doesn't like attention drawn to her in public.
Well, that means kind of shy, doesn't it?
Not necessarily. So. Sounds like, yes, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have blast. I've been chatting with, today I've been making phone calls, chatting with family members about like what we got to wear and
we're having an orange party, so you have to wear everything orange. I've got everything orange except for eyeshadow. I got to get some orange eyeshadow.
Mom's going a bit much.
It's not cute. I have an orange pumpkin shirt. And he says, no. I don't care, it's orange.
It's supposed to be fun and cute, and Mom's turning it into a costume.
So cute in my little pumpkin shirt.
Yeah. See, this is why I get embarrassed in public. Still, I guess.
You won't be embarrassed. I'll look so cute, and everybody will like my orange outfit.
Yes, I'm sure they'll all be like, but it's a Dutch cruise line, so that's why we're wearing orange.
What's orange for Dutch?
Isn't their flag orange? Or I know that their soccer team. Yeah. Okay, so am I regretting having Mom on my live?
Go away, Mom, go away.
We're gonna have fun. So, Anyways, so I thought it would be fun because last year I did the mid-year freakout tag, that it would be fun to do it this year. So I am going to probably need time to research some of these things. So hopefully you all aren't as more prepared than me, because I didn't do much preparing for this, and Mom didn't do any preparing at all. So we're gonna go through these questions and we're gonna figure out the answers. And I'd love to hear your answers. And yeah, that's that. Okay. So the very first question is, how has your reading been so far this year? And I think my reading has been the worst this year that it's been.
You've had a couple of good months.
I've had a couple of good books this month, but I've read, so far I've read 46 books, which I'm on like fairly good. I mean, I'm not quite halfway, which is where I think I set a goal of 100 books this year. Oops. I'm kicking things. I set a goal of 100 books this year, and I'm not quite halfway. And we're already July 18th, which isn't bad. Like, that's not bad in itself, but I don't feel like I've had a amazing reading year as far as what I've read. I've had a lot of good books, but I haven't had a lot of great books this year. What about you?
So my goal is 400. I made it last year. I think I made 401. I am like 3 books ahead. I read a lot of short mail romance.
Really, yeah,
short ones on Kindle. So those, count up.
Yeah.
So I'm like 3 ahead, I think. I've got like 4 more to put in. Thing I'm kind of slumping right now. The first couple of months of TBR Trails, I did everything that we had to do, all the pictures of the books. I've only done 3 books so far.
Yeah, but we have 6 weeks this time around.
I know, but I'm letting that be. I'm letting that slow me down instead of reading. Instead of reading the books I'm supposed to read. I have 3 books left to read.
I already read 4.
I know, and that never happens. I'm always like, get the 6 done right away. And I don't think I am, but yes, I am, I guess. So I have been in a slump.
Not really. You're still reading. You're just not reading your TBR Trail books. That's different than, that's not a bit slump.
And any of our TBR people are probably going to say, hey, don't read them. The opposite people, the little
Azrays, like Manny. Let's see how everybody's.
Manny's only 4 books behind.
I'll pull these up, Mom. Mine's book good. Mine's good book number wise, but I don't think it's been the best with enjoyment. Yeah, that's me too. Like, I don't feel like I'm off track, because in previous years, like last year, I was way behind at the middle of the year with my goal. I do feel like enjoyment wise, this hasn't been my best reading year.
I mean, you expected more books that would get higher scores, like 5s or stuff.
Yeah.
And you haven't been able to get a lot.
I mean, I've had some 5s, but I haven't had like books that have blown me away this year.
I've had some really good books. We'll talk about them when we get to those questions.
Wow, Sharon. My goal is 200, and I have read 115. I have read some great books and some not so great books. Okay. 115, that's fantastic. Yeah. So you're on your way. My goal is 250. I think I'm around 140, so that's fantastic. Also, not reading a ton of 5-star type books, sadly. Yeah, I don't know.
Why is that?
I don't know, because I've been trying to this year, and not that I'm not having good luck with the books I've been reading, and they just haven't been 5 stars.
Yeah, she's had 4.25, 4.5.
Too much. It's a secret video.
No, I know, but I mean, you have been reading books that are 4s, but she hasn't
had a lot of 4-star books, or within the 4-star range. Yeah. And then the 5-star books I feel like I've been reading this month are more middle grade books. But I haven't even really been enjoying middle grades.
How many 5s have you read?
Not a lot. I guess we can look at that.
For the whole year?
Let's see. So far, how many 5-star books have I read? Sorry, I'm in another screen, so you're just gonna. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, but that's a reread. That's also a reread. 5. So 2 reread. 6, 7, 8.
Better than I thought.
8. 8 so far. 8, and 2 of them are rereads. So far I've had, 8 5-stars and 2 of them are rereads.
Okay. That's not bad, though, really.
It's not great.
I mean, you've had more than one a month. We're in month 7. You have had 8 5-stars.
Yeah.
One a month.
I'm 4 books behind schedule for my 75 book goal. That's great.
You'll get there.
That's great. You're going to get there for sure. Yeah, it's okay, Sharon. No, it's not okay. Come on, little Azaries. Mind your own business. Yeah, no worries, Sharon. No need to get Thanks, Leanna.
Leanna is also an Azaree.
Yeah. I set mine at 120. I've only read 24. Oh, that's okay, Sandy. Even if the book is good, I don't find myself picking up the book. That is another problem.
There's these slumps that do happen. It'll happen.
And I think I've had more slumpy times this year. Probably because of work. Just times when I just don't feel.
Actually working really hard, though, too.
Well, I was looking back at the books I've read this year so far, and my memory of a lot of the books I read earlier in the year, I'm like, I couldn't tell you what that book is about. I couldn't tell you what that book is. So that's one of my problems this year, is that my recall has been terrible.
Well, I have old timers. So I'll pick up a book, read it, and I go, I read this before. Well, and it's like a brand new book. It's great.
It's the same with movies.
Yeah.
Like, whenever you watch a movie,
I've never seen this before. And then at the end, I go, I did.
I'll tell her that she saw it because I know we saw it together, and it's like a whole brand new movie for her. So that's nice.
It's a good thing about old timers.
Yeah, because you don't have Alzheimer's and you don't have old timers.
I'm elder timers. Old timers.
My average rating is my average rating is 4.6, but I'm notorious for rating highly. That's great though. 4.6 is fantastic. I think I'm notorious for rating in the 4s.
I give 4s to most of my books. To be really special, to be a 5, and if I enjoyed reading it, I give it a 4. If I think there's only been a couple I've given a 3. Anything between a 3 and 3.4 because I enjoy them. So it's hard for me to not give it a 4. But it has to be real special to get a 5.
I feel like I've been wavering a lot lately. Like I'm like I gave something recently like a 3.75, and I'm like, oh, no, it's a 3.5. And then I gave something a 4 recently, and I'm like, should I have given that a 3.75? So I feel like I've been really uncertain about my reviews this year. I don't know. I think I'm reading a lot of new releases, and many of the popular authors are publishing too many, so they aren't just. Oh, that's a good point. That is a bummer. It's a bummer. You're just kind of like, I want more from this author, but you also want them to keep the quality up. So that can be rough. That is why I think having a reading journal helps with the memory thing. Yeah, and
Amy started one. I
need my reading journal, and I've been really good about keeping track. But I started at the beginning of June. So it's great for I've been doing. Be proud. I've been sticking to my reading journal. But yeah, I started.
She just bought it. Yeah,
it's great. But yeah, it's not. You're not going to help me for the stuff that I read at the beginning of the year. In the same way, Amy, I feel like a lot of the books I've read so far this year weren't very memorable. And like if I look back and I'm like, that should have been memorable. How come I don't remember it? Sorry, my cat hit enter before I finished typing. That's cute. Let's see. I've read about 42 of 65. Ooh, that's great. Yeah. But I tend to get ahead over the summer break and then really slow down during the end of the fall semester. Do I do that?
I think that in the summer you want to have more fun, so you read more.
I think I read more in the fall, don't I? Yeah. I always want to read more in the summer than I end up reading in the summer.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Can you open up that back door? Yeah. Getting kind of hot. I'm also going to pull this blind down, so you're all going to get a... Sorry, don't mind me for a second, because it's going to get in Mom's face really soon. That's not my chin. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's getting warm in here.
You're just hot stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So, reading year so far kind of sounds like a lot of us are having very similar reading years. Sort of like it's there, but it's not as good as it could be.
2025, it's kind of a hump year.
Yeah. In between. Next year will be better. Okay, so best reread you've read so far this year. And I have 2 rereads that were the 2 5-stars that I gave. You want to figure out what your best reread is?
Yeah, I read Starduck.
Oh, yeah.
It's a series that I really love.
From a long time ago.
And it was one of the books I had to read for my TBR trails. So I reread it and I loved it just as much. So that's the one that off the top of my head, there's probably a couple other rereads.
Well, you read Winter's Orbit like
every year.
Every year, at least a couple of times.
And I did read that again this year.
Yeah. And that's one
my
of your
very
favorites.
all-time favorite book. It's so weird because it's political, and I'm not a political person, but that book just gives me good feelings. So it was nice to read Stardock again. It's an alien. She's a doctor, and she's from the Earth, and then she goes out and works in the planets and has to learn to work on aliens. So I think it's kind of cool. And there's a lot of doctor talk, but I don't know if it's real or not, but it's fun. So yeah, I read Winter's Orbit just recently, and I just read Stardock. So
Andy said I skipped best book. I didn't write that down in my notes. Did I write that? Is it in the actual description? Did I because I copied your questions, Manny. Did I mess up? Probably. Okay, we'll do best book after this. Which is, it seems strange that there was no best book on this list. I reread The Stand by Stephen King, and that was for TBR Trail, and I reread Fahrenheit 451, which was also by not by Stephen King.
No, it's not.
Which was also for TBR Trail, and I gave them both 5 stars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I really loved both of those. Which one did I enjoy more is the question. I mean, I love The Stand. It's so good. But I was more surprised by how much I enjoyed the reread of Fahrenheit 451, I think. Like, I wasn't surprised that I gave 5 stars to The Stand. I was a little surprised that I gave 5 stars to Fahrenheit 451. Mm-hmm. So I guess I'm going to go with that one because it was more of a surprise. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't in maybe I messed up when I was writing these down. It doesn't matter. We'll do it. Yeah, so I think that's my choice for that one. How about y'all? What rereads? Let's see. Culinary Crime says, I rarely reread, but I reread every summer after at the start of every summer. Oh, so is that really good? Because I've always been sort of curious about it, but not sure. And like, how summery is it? It's like you say you read it at the start of every summer. Is it like the kind of book that just gets you into summer? And it's because sometimes you read like Christmas books and they're not as Christmassy as they say they're going to be. Like, is it a really good summery read? Because maybe I need to give that one a try because I like reading summery books in the summertime. I like that vibe. Let's see. My only rereads this year have been The Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, so I will say Fourth Wing. And I did read Fourth Wing this year, and I did really enjoy it. I think I gave it, I didn't give it a 5 star.
I gave it a 4.
But I didn't necessarily give it a 4. I gave it we got a C. I gave it a 4.5.
Okay.
I gave it a 4.5. I really did have fun reading that one a lot. I think that would be one I'd like to reread.
I've never read it yet. I think it's on my TBR trails, maybe. It's there somewhere. He's given it to me to read. I haven't read it yet.
Okay. You need to read it. You're going to love it. Jordan is obsessed with that book. She rereads it all the time. I did have to go. Okay, so I didn't miss it. Okay. Well, I did miss it, but I didn't I'm looking through my Goodreads and I don't think I've had a reread this year. Oh, what would you reread, Tara? Right now, what do you feel like rereading? Like, what is the book that you'd be like, yes, that's what I want to reread right now? What is it? I've reread a lot of books this year. 3 by Natasha. I know. I remember seeing that in your mid-year freakout that you've been reading a lot of Natasha Pulley. But my answer was A Marvelous Light, which I still haven't read. I want to read that series so badly. Yes, we have the first one. That was the one that you accidentally got the 3rd book. Yeah, I accidentally got the
Did
third
I
book.
read it?
No, you got it for George, or you got it for the
Oh,
Christmas
that's
set.
right. I haven't read it yet either. Okay.
So I think we have the first one, Jordan has the second one, and then you bought the third, or I have the first one. But yeah, I still haven't read that one yet. I need to read that one for sure. But I am determined to read Natasha Pulley this year, Manny. I will be reading. Actually, I did. I don't know when I'm going to read it, but I've got Bedlam Stacks, and I've got it coming from the library. So, although in the next couple of weeks, I don't know what's going to happen. So we'll see what ends up happening. Oops. Super summary. Okay. It's also very nostalgic for me. It's dual timeline, and the first is set basically when I was a child and right near where I grew up.
Those are fun to read.
Oh, that sounds really good. Oh, and right where you grew up too. Like, I love that type of book.
We love reading books. Like, we lived near San Francisco, and I read a lot of books that, about San Francisco, San Jose. Fun.
Yeah, love reading about places where I know those places.
Amy went to Sevilla in Spain, and she had picked up a book, and I picked it up to read it, and it was
because it had a boat on the cover.
Yeah, it was the girl that was in the book was from Sevilla, and I read it just before she left, so it was kind of cool.
And I read it while I was in Sevilla.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did. I would love to reread Fourth Wing. Yeah, Mom's got to read that. I'm just surprised you haven't.
I don't know why I haven't picked it up yet.
Well, you haven't been into.
I haven't been into fantasy.
I feel like it's one of those fantasies that it's not hard though. Like, it's not a fantasy that will like trying to make you read Robin Hobb, which she loves Robin Hobb, but it's Robin Hobb is more of an investment. Let's put it that way. And Mom has not been enjoying fantasy as much lately.
Fourth Wing isn't like that.
No, it's not YA, but to me it feels kind of YA. But no, it's not a hard investment read. Sharon will really enjoy that one too. It's male romance. Yeah, Marvelous Light. It's male romance, and there's a mystery element apart from the fantasy.
Oh no, I have to read that. Okay,
maybe it'll be on the next TBR trail. It's funny because like now we base all our TBRs on TBR trail. The only reread so far for me was Even Though I Knew the End, a novella by C.L. Polk. Audio, and then physical read because I was interested in testing the vibes between listening and reading. 4 stars. Did you notice a big difference between audio and physical? Because I tend to notice a big difference sometimes.
I don't drive around enough to read audio.
And I've never even heard of that. I'm glad you. 4 stars. That's a good rating. Yes, Amy, you have to let me know when you do. I don't know if Bedlam Stacks is the best one to start though. Yeah, so I was curious about that, like, because it's not the first book in a series, so the completionist or the like part of me is like, Manny, are you sure I should be starting there? So maybe I don't want to hold off because I'm definitely going to read Natasha Pulley, because I've been saying I'm going to for a long time and I really want to. But should I be starting with something else first? Let's see. Fourth Wing got me into fantasy.
Okay, I'll have to pick it up. Everybody loves it.
Margaret's here. Hello, Margaret. I love the little. That's cute. Okay, so let's go back to the question: best book of the year so far. And you know your best book of the year so far?
Let me go over to my
research.
computer.
I'll do some research too. Everybody else, research. Oh, Margaret said I read Bedlam Stacks as my first from Natasha and was wowed. No regrets. Okay, so see, Bedlam Stacks might be a good place for me to start. Okay, where are you? Okay, researching our best books of the year so far. That's going to be hard. Oh, of course, like, there we go. My 5 stars. I just read a great book that made me cry a lot. Middle grade. I love Dungeon Crawler Carl. But is that my best book of the year so far? Did I give that 5 stars? I think I did. Wow, I just don't have very many to choose from this year. So it's like, what do I really feel like was my best book of this year so far? See what you all think. I'll DM you about Natasha Pulley. Okay, that sounds good. I've had her on my channel. Oh, have you? That's really cool, Margaret. I've got to go back and, well, once I read one of her books, I got to go back and once I read Bedlam Stacks, I'll go back and take a look. Oh, that's okay. Okay, so I was getting a noir vibe from the audio version, which I liked, and I did like the physical read, but it's hard to tell if it was because I was already remembering. Yeah, that is hard when you've already listened to the audiobook first. And then that's hard when you listen to an audiobook after you've read the book physically. Bless you, Isaac. And you're like you're used to hearing the voices in your head. Sounds funny. When the Moon Hatched and the Frozen River have been my favorites so far. I've heard the Frozen River is by. I don't have my phone, do I? What do I do with my phone? So when the moon hatched, my phone's over there. Should be plugged in. Did I plug it in to my chair?
Yeah.
When the moon hatched, let's see. I'm gonna look those up because I know the Frozen River. I heard that the audiobook of the Frozen River is really good. Did you tell me that, Tara? I feel like I've heard the audiobook of that one is really, really good. Sometimes it's easier just to do research. What's that sound? My phone's been making weird noises lately.
I think it's your system.
No, because when I tried to film, it made the same sound.
It's not like is that your phone? That's too loud to be your phone.
No, that's my system.
Oh, yeah.
It was a different sound.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, The Frozen River by Ariel Lawhon.
Oh,
And then When the Moon Hatched. Who's that by? By Sarah A. Parker. But yeah, that one was really popular for a while. Okay, that's good to know. I've been hearing about that Carl guy everywhere. Yes, Dungeon Crawler Carl is the thing right now. Absolutely the thing. And for good reason. It's so fun.
I would have to say that's my favorite one so far this year.
Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah, I was looking at a couple other ones. I did love The Woman in Cabin 10, and I did love Internment, but Dungeon Crawler Carl sticked with me.
Yeah.
Has stuck with me. The other ones, I couldn't tell you the plot right at this exact moment, but I'm a gamer, so I'm not gaming now, but I've gamed for years, World of Warcraft. And when I picked it up and started reading it, and it wasn't even mine, Amy had gotten it on our Kindle, and I thought, what's this book? And I just kept ignoring it. And all of a sudden, one day I was bored and I picked it up and I couldn't put it down. My niece has picked it up and bought the whole series.
Yeah.
And I've only read book one. So
Jordan's having she's having a bit of a
on the dumps because she hasn't the next book is over.
Yeah, Crawler Carl series caused her to slump big time because she just can't find anything she likes nearly as much as that.
I think we've got her on one, but that's what.
Not as she doesn't like it nearly as much as Dungeon Crawler Carl.
I love Dungeon Crawler because it's so makes you angry, but cool.
It's not an angry book though. It's fun. It's a fun book.
The world's coming to an end. I don't like apocalyptic.
Mom does not like apocalyptic books. That's true. Dystopian, apocalyptic are not Mom's thing.
I just want to see the end of the world or the end of life as I know it. I want things to keep going on. Now, I know that the virus came in and it wiped out the whole earth for a while, and 2021 was a very strange time. But I don't like apocalyptic.
I don't like saying the word either.
I don't like saying the word.
Natasha was lovely. Okay, that's good to hear. The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss is my current best book of the year. Yeah, and he's never come out with a second book though, right? Is he planning on coming out with a second book for that one? I also really liked Beauty Queens by Libba Bray. It's hilarious. What is that? I like Libba Bray. Oh, that's why, because I loved what's the first one by Libba Bray?
That sounds good.
Libba Bray. Oh yeah, The Diviners. I love The Diviners.
Yeah, you did.
What is Beauty Queens? Beauty. I put Beatty. Beauty Queens by Libba Bray.
No, haven't
And it
heard of
was
that
funny. That's cool. Okay, let's see. Danielle's here.
one.
Hello. Yeah, The Frozen River by Ariel Lehon. Lehon? I read it physically. Okay, so then you're not the one. Somebody told me The Frozen River. Maybe I'm thinking of another book, but I've heard good things about The Frozen River. Let's see. Starling House, Una Out of Order, and Legendborn have been my fave so far. I still haven't read Starling House, and I've heard really great things about Una Out of Order, probably from Kayla from Books and Lola. And of course, Legendborn was great. It was so much fun. My fave is the Hymn of. Yeah, I saw you saying that, and possibly Assassin's Apprentice. I can't believe you haven't been complete. Actually, you asked me what you should read next, and I was really tempted to tell you Royal Assassin, but I wanted to give you something light and easy, like you asked for. Yeah, because I think if you loved Assassin's Apprentice, your Royal Assassin is better than Assassin's Apprentice. It's so hard for me to choose as I read so many different types of books. I would say Chain Gang All Stars. I do want to read that one. Is one that sticks with me the most. Or Incidents All Around the House. Or Incidents Around the House. I've never heard of that one. You know you're in the right place when everyone shouts out all the books you love and are on your short list. Firekeeper's Daughter and the Starless Sea. Mom's currently reading the Starless Sea. She's struggling a bit with
I'm struggling with it because
magical realism, I think.
yeah, but it's like they're following this one story, and then there's a story and a story and a story and a story, and I am totally confused. I'm halfway through it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna finish it. It's my TBR Trails.
And then you'll have fourth book done for TBR Trail. So
yeah, but I don't pick it up.
Right. And
it's very confusing.
She loved the Night Circus.
Yes.
And I have heard, not everybody, this isn't true for everybody, but I've heard a lot of people that have read Erin Morgenstern that either like the Starless Sea or they like the Night Circus.
Because I'm struggling with Starless Sea.
And then Firekeeper's Daughter, I've been told by so many people I need to read that one. I do need to read that one. Nice choices, Sandy. Hi, Danielle. I want to read both of those, Sandy. I read Beauty Queens when it first came out. It's awesome, and the audio is great. Okay, cool. That sounds good. Is that one that? Yeah, that's the one that by Libba Bray. Yeah. It's the last one in the trilogy that he hasn't finished. I've been waiting for like 12 years. Oof. Okay.
Boy, you guys are
12 years.
That's a long time.
The second book is out. Okay. I'm currently reading it and also really like it. There are 2 novellas out. The third book hasn't been published yet. I do think there was a long lag between book 1 and 2. Okay. And maybe it was book 3 that I had heard that, like, people were like, don't start Hunter Groth's book because you're never going to get a finale or something like that, is what people were saying. I have plans for Real Assassin. Worry not. Okay. So good. It's so good. Firekeeper's Daughter was great too. Hello, Jean. The Starless Sea really works really well as a reread because of the whole stories within the story thing. So maybe like in a reread it'd be easier.
I mean, I want to love stories within a story, but I'm flailing. I'm confused.
Well, sometimes it happens.
That happens.
Incidents Around the House is a Horror by Josh Mallerman. I still haven't read anything by Josh Mallerman. I kind of think I would enjoy his writing. I cannot stop thinking about it. That's awesome. You do need to read Angeline Booley. Yes. Angeline is a boss. I love that. Yes, highly recommend going with the audio version for Beauty Queens. I keep wanting to say good to know because I still want to read the Starless Sea, but spoiler, the Night Circus is on my biggest disappointment list.
Oh, okay. So then you'll probably love Starless
Sea.
Because apparently you love one or the other.
Hi, Leanna. I love Firekeeper's Daughter and Were Girl Unearthed by Angela. Yeah, that one sounded really good too. Hello, Danielle. I enjoyed the Night Circus too. I have heard people either like her books or they don't. So that's a possibility. Same, Jean. Oh, Firekeeper Daughters and Warrior Girl. You keep wanting to say Booty Queen. You caught me, Margaret. Well, you know. I'm currently reading Phantasma and loving it on chapter 12. I think I've heard of that one. I didn't decide what my best for this year is. What's my best middle grade?
One you just finished?
Yeah, I think it is. Ow, Isaac. Wonder by R.J. Palacio. So freaking good. My best read of the year so far. I did love A Lady for a Duke. That was so good. Dungeon Crawler Carl. I might have to go with that. Bandit Queens. I loved that one. It was almost like 4.75, I think. And then I really loved My Sister the Serial Killer. Did I give that a full 5-star? I did. I can't remember. I did. I really liked that one. That's it. So I guess I'm gonna go with Dungeon Crawler Carl.
I mean, it left a big.
It's
Amy was a gamer too. That's how I got into gaming, and so it just was so nostalgic.
It's very nostalgic.
But
it's funny.
It's so
action packed.
So the premise where the world is ended is.
I don't know. I think it's a comfort book. I mean, like, to me, when lately stuff at work has been getting very. I think this last, maybe the reason I'm not remembering things is because this last year has been really hard for my brain, and I think Dungeon Crawler Carl gave me like a relief from that. So for me, it's like it's almost like a comfort read.
But I was on the edge of my seat a lot of the time.
Queen, yeah, Booty Queen. Hi, Jean. I love Sharon's laugh. She's okay. So Jean, my mom is known for her laugh, and she's also known for her screaming. And I mean that doesn't. It sounds weird, but what I mean by that is like when I was young and I was in like a dance performance or something.
She always knew who.
I would always know, and kids would be like, "Whoa, there's a lot of people out there," and they'd hear the person screaming, and they'd look at me, and they'd be like, "Oh, that person's loud," and I'd be like, "Well, that's my mom." And I always like, "You really? That's your mom, you know?" And I'm like, "Oh, I know my mom. That's my mom."
Yeah. I was the loudest screamer and clapper for my
the loudest laugher.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I just read a really cute middle grade called Small Town Pride. Ooh. That's wonderful. Yeah, LGBTQIA2 spirits. So I think Wonder by Art Palacio. The other one that I really loved that I gave 5 stars to was Ghost by Jason Reynolds. I loved it. That was so good. Do you think a non-gamer will like? So yes, because we know some non-gamers who liked Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Jordan's wife, Shar, wasn't a gamer. She picked up the book and she's enjoying it.
And I've heard, yeah,
it's sci-fi, so you've got that going. You've got the end of the world thing going with it. What else is going on?
Will you enjoy it as much because you don't necessarily get the nods? Like, because there's a lot of like gaming nods. But I still think you'd enjoy it. The audiobook is phenomenal. So if you can get the audiobook easily, then listen to it that way. Because I think you'll enjoy it just because the audiobook is so well done. And it's fun. It's an adventure. It's a lot of fun. Oh, I heard the Carl book had racism within the book and the author is problematic. I mean,
who's the author?
There are definitely some problematic moments within the book because I think it's an older book. It's like being republished. I don't know about Matt Dinniman. I'd have to look into that for sure. I also know for my laugh. I'm also known for my laugh. If my family loses me in a store, they just wait for me to laugh.
A girlfriend of mine recorded my laugh because when I moved away, she says, I can't live without your laugh. So she made me laugh and she recorded on her phone and she could listen to it every day. Stephanie did.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Leander is the one who has the real. Okay, I'll have to check that out and see what Leander says. Okay, next one. Best sequel you've read so far this year. Best sequel I've read so far this year. What is the best sequel you've all read so far this year? How many sequels have I actually read this year? I did like I Married a Mothman by Regine Abel.
Give it a 5.
No, but that doesn't mean. I mean, that's probably
Yeah, sequel. Okay, so whatever.
Doesn't necessarily have to be.
Yeah, 5.
You got to go find out what you
know.
Oh, you already know? Wow. I did love the Blackbird Oracle. I just didn't love it as much as I wanted to. Like when I say it's my best sequel of the year. Although I do, I love that whole series, the also series. Blackbird Oracle, that? Let me think about it. I Married a Mothman, was it that? I liked that one. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Let's see, what did I give this one? I gave this one 4.25 stars. What did I give Blackbird Oracle? Come on. It's getting warm in here. The sun's coming in now. 4 stars. Okay, so I guess I gotta go with I Married a Mothman by Regina Abel. Let's see. A Fire Endless by Rebecca Ross. That's the A Fire Endless. What's the first book in that series? Oh, River Enchanted. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I haven't read anything by Rebecca Ross, and I'm very curious to read from this author. I don't know. Like, I haven't decided yet whether I'm that excited to read from this author. I think I went with Murderbot 7 for this.
I love Murderbot.
Good job being caught up. That's amazing.
Okay. So mine is I Fought a Monster. Let me see what it is. It's a series that is another gamer one because I edited the Carl one and I only had book 1. I found another gamer one, He Who Fights Monsters. And there's 12 books in the series. I'm on book 6 and I love it. I love it. I mean, Carl is different, but the same. It's still a gaming book, but He Who Fought Monsters is, yeah, like I said, I'm on book
that
6.
series. Yeah. Oh, and my book was number 11 in the series. I Married a Mothman.
Yeah.
I don't think I've read a lot of series continuations
this year.
No. Last year I did a lot, but this year, 9 Liars by Maureen Johnson. That is part of that series. Is that one? 9 Liars. Do all my research on my phone. Oh, the Truly Devious series. Okay. Is that her most recent one? I still haven't read Truly Devious. I have that one I want to read. I do want to read that one. I love The Fire Endless. I think you would like that series. I should check it out then, because I have just heard so much about Rebecca Ross. I feel like her books have never captured my attention when people have talked about them, but that doesn't necessarily mean I won't enjoy them. I noticed you didn't say Shorefall or Locklands. I mean, that would be true for Paige. I still enjoyed them well more than you did, but I wouldn't say they're my favorite sequels of the year. Monster Romance apparently wins over. The second book in the Good Girl's Guide to Murder, or did you guys read it last year? Read it last year.
Yeah.
Oh crap! I still need to read Locklands.
I haven't read it either.
Good luck. Lou by Jason Reynolds and Rebel Witch by everybody's been loving that Rebel Witch series, or what is the first one called? Ciccarelli. Rebel Witch. That one looks interesting. I am intrigued by that one. The first one is Shadowkiss? No. Why is that not? Why is it the Crimson Moth is the series name? Was that the name of the first book? The Heartless Hunter is the first book. Let's see. Lou by Jason Reynolds. Is that one of the books in Lou?
I haven't even heard.
That's one of the books in the series that I'm talking about, right? Yeah. That's the fourth one. I can't wait. So I've only read the first 2. I've read Patina and Ghost and Patina. And I did like Patina a lot, but I liked Ghost way more. And I'm really looking forward to Sunny and Luz because I love those 2 characters. So I'm looking forward to continuing on that series. Good to hear, Dana. Let's see. Maybe Sunrise on the Home. I know. It'll be coming up in my in one of my other answers soon. Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, which we're reading that starting. Are we reading Just for the Summer? I think first. We're reading that next month for Bookstar read-alongs. The Right Move by Liz Tom. Well, no, Just for the Summer is the third book. What are we reading? What's the first one in that series? Whatever it is, we're reading that next month. The Right Move by Liz Tomford. I haven't heard of that before. The Right Move by Liz. Windy City. Okay. Is that a romance? Mile High. I think it is. Let's see. But as soon as I finish The Slow Regards of Silent Things, it will easily take the favorite continuation spot.
Oh.
I have never heard of that, Leanna. The Slow Regard of Silent Things. Interesting. It sounds like a cool title. No, it sounds like a good title. Regards of Silent. Oh, the Kingkiller Chronicles. Okay. Okay. So, yes. Part of the Name of the Wind series. Heartless Hunter. Rebel Witch was great too. Yeah, Heartless Hunter is that. Yeah, I have not been feeling the book club. Yeah. You know, it's always, it depends on the books that are chosen or the series that are chosen, because we had very mixed feelings about the whole Foundry Side series, for sure. Part of your world. Thank you. Oops, I meant The Wise Man's Fear, The Kingkiller's Chronicle. The Slow is a companion novel I recently read. I would have said Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have 50 pages left, so I'll just say for this. I'll say just for the summer. Okay. Hey, it's Amanda. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so next question. New release you haven't read yet but want to, and this is where I say Sunrise on the Reaping, because I really want to read that one.
I want to read that witch book we just bought that released this month.
Oh, The Witches.
This just came out, and Amy just bought it, and I want to read it.
Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping. Yes.
So
I just got this one by Sengu Mandana, and mine is Sunrise on the Reaping. No, I want to read that. What was the question? The question was a new release you haven't read yet but want to. And yeah, you haven't read that one yet. It just came out. Let's see. Going back to the beginning at 2 times speed to catch up. Amanda's going to listen to Amy, Chipmunk Amy. Yeah. I'm reading that now, Sharon. It's lovely.
Oh, good. Yeah, I can't wait. We went there, and I just asked the lady, I said, do you have this book? She was just putting it out. She had it in her hand. It was so cool because she was just, it came out that day we went to the Barnes and Noble, and she was just putting it on the shelf or on this table. And because that's what I asked, do you have this? And
no, you asked, yeah,
you wanted,
but I wanted it.
So once I saw it, it's like, oh, look how pretty that is.
Yeah.
And I like witches, especially these look like fun witches, not mean, scary witches.
That's my July Herkiad new release book that I'm choosing. I need to read Emily Henry's new one. Also, so yeah, that Emily Henry one, the new one, The Big Beautiful Something, right? And it's been getting such mixed reviews, or a lot of negative reviews.
Really?
Yeah. Let's see, what is it called? Great Big Beautiful Life. I feel like that one's been getting such mixed reviews. Also, that Sengu Mandana one and The Enchanted Greenhouse by Sarah Beth Durst. I haven't heard of The Enchanted Greenhouse. The Enchanted Greenhouse. Oh, it's the Spell Shop one, the second one, the Spell Shop one. That's a pretty cover.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's on my list too, Sharon. Chuck Tingle's Lucky Day, I believe, is coming out in August.
Tingle.
Still haven't read more of Chuck Tingle yet. Bury Your Gaze, Camp Damascus. Okay, so I've got it. I mean, I remember Chuck Tingle when he was doing all those like super, super long short story romance, like monster romances or unique romances.
Oh, that's right.
That had like super long titles.
Oh, I remember you guys talking about that.
My answer in the tag was Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil and Everything is Tuberculosis. Yes, that's right. And I still haven't read Addie LaRue yet, so I feel like I need to
read that book.
A long time. You read it, didn't you?
Yeah, I read it right when you first got it.
So I feel like I need to read that one first.
It's an interesting book.
New release, I want to read Silverborn, which is the next book in Nevermore. I still haven't read that series either. There's just so many books. There's too many books. I need to read Silverborn too. I've discovered I like found families. I like found families as well. Yeah. The Enchanted Greenhouse, Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. So those are the ones that everybody's looking forward to reading. Leanna! That should be our next buddy read. Silverborn. You should do it. I'm so tempted to reread the whole series. Great Big Beautiful Life. So I'll be curious to see what you think of that one. Everything Tuberculosis was so good, but I read it while suffering through COVID, and earlier this month, I don't recommend that. So hold it off if you end up getting COVID. It was one of my least favorite by her. Oh, yeah. So why? That's my question: is why? Leanna, not a bad idea. Danielle, absolutely, let's do it. Oh my God, Jean, that would be terrifying. Hello, me too, Amy. I was so surprised when he came out with a regular horror novel. Oh yeah, I know. I was like, oh, Chuck Tingle. He's the guy with the long titles of all very short, sexy, odd, strange, sexy things, like
octopuses, things like that.
No, more like doorways.
I'm not going to ask about that.
No. Bigger Gaze was so good. I've heard such good things about that one. I bought the new Emily Henry, but I'm scared to read it.
Oh no.
You're a side quest. Yes, it's always good to have side quests. Okay, so next, most anticipated release for the second half of the year. And this I might have to do some research on because I don't know. And in fact, it might help me with my hurt yet because I haven't decided what I'm going to read for like the other releases. So let's go and see.
Well, I can tell you that I don't do that. I just read whatever I feel like. I don't have any anticipated ever.
That's true.
No, I
But you get excited when authors that you like put new books out.
What? I don't think that's me.
No.
No, it's true though. It's not something I ever do. I never think about what I'm going to read in the future. Don't.
New releases, books, 2025. I guess we have to go by months. Let's see. Let's go by month. These aren't by month though. Some of these are already out.
Yeah, that's just something I don't ever do. I never think about what I'm going to read going forward. I don't have to because Amy's always bringing up stuff. I watch YouTubers and they're bringing up stuff, and I just, if I feel like reading, I read it. If I don't, I don't worry about what's coming up in the future that I might want to read.
I feel like Ketabas is coming out by R.F. Kuang, but I have so many other R.F. Kuangs I still haven't read yet. Other people are saying right now. It was fine. Usually I'm really drawn in her characters. I also felt like it seemed a lot like The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I couldn't stop comparing them. So that is hard. Okay. I need to read Addie LaRue too. Bury Your Bones in the Midnight Soil is $30 for ebook. That's a lot. LOL, Sharon. Say no more. I don't want to know. Wild Reverence by Rebecca Ross and The Strength of the Few by James Ellington. Still haven't read it. Is that the second book to The Will of the Many, Strength of the Few? Still need to. I had so many for that. You did have a lot for this one. Yeah, you did have a lot for this one. Lover Forbidden by J.R. Ward. Yes, Danielle Sidequest. Let's see. There's a new ML Rio, Thursday Murder. Oh, Thursday Murder Club. I still need to read the second one. series. So like I'm behind in a lot of these. It's hard to be excited about them when
I haven't even read the one she's got.
Angeline Boulley's notebook, Sisters in the Wind, out in September. All right, that sounds good. I can't plan reads either, Sharon. Mood reading for the win.
Win, yep.
Yep. I'm excited for part 3 in Phantasma to come out. Okay. Brigands and Bread Knives. Ooh, is it really? Okay, so I'll look forward to that one. That's what I'm reading in November. Next book by Travis Baldree. Brigands and Bread Knives. I did read his short story, Gray Coats and Something, this year, which I really liked. I don't think I gave it 5 stars, but it was really cute. Brigands. Come on, Amy. Brigands and Bread Knives. There it is. It's the next book in Legends and Lattes.
Oh.
And this is, let's see. Fern has weathered the stillness and storms of bookseller's life for decades. So this is Fern is the character from her prequel. What the prequel is Bookshops and Bone Dusts. So that'll be fun. That'll be my November read for sure.
I would like that, but I didn't know about it coming out.
Hemlock and Silver. That's not a bad thing, Sharon. Sometimes I wish I didn't have a TBR. I know, they can be a pain in the butt, can't they? Hemlock and Silver. I feel like Hemlock and... Oh, T. Kingfisher. I still haven't read enough of T. Kingfisher to, like... I've got to read more T. Kingfisher.
I think I've read
Amanda, like, you doing your whole August T. Kingfisher thing, I'm like, I really need to read more of that author. I think I've only read one, or I started something by T. Kingfisher, and I was just not feeling it at the time. So, and I was really busy reading other things, so I soft DNF'd it. I didn't DNF it. Ooh, good to know. I'll definitely want to pick up the M.L. Riwa and the T. Kingfisher books. Yes, second book to The Will of the Many. Well, I also purchased a physical and audio of Evelyn Hugo, and I've been putting it off for years now. Yeah, see, I feel that. Also, Snake Eater. I love T. Kingfisher. Another T. Kingfisher. That's a sequel to something, isn't it? It was so good chatting with you all. Sadly, I need to go to bed. I'm exhausted and have a full day tomorrow. Thanks, Danielle.
We love you.
I'm so glad you came and enjoyed and spent some time with us. Why do we do that? I have so many books. That's a real question. How many books have you read thinking you're going to read them right when you get them, and then you have them on your shelf for years?
Well, for retired people, it's easier. I know Amy works so hard and plays so hard and has, a life, and it's hard. She finds these books. She's so excited about them, but doesn't have time.
I know. I still haven't read Babel by R. Kwong. I still haven't read it. Night, Danielle. Night, Danielle. Night, Danielle. Hemlock and Silver is T. Kingfisher. Yeah. I don't have a life and still wait. What are you talking about?
You're an author.
Just pre-order the new Angeline Boulley. Thank you to whoever mentioned it moments ago.
Ooh.
When is that one coming out?
September?
September. So I better put that on my list of things I need to. Giving me ideas for the things I need to read, because I've got to do new releases for her kid. So. And then the Travis Baldree.
Oh yeah.
In November. Yeah. And then there was another one that I was like, oh yeah.
Oh really?
Maybe not. I don't remember. Maybe there was something, but I'll find it again. Oh, I think because I was looking at the August ones.
Okay, I'm gonna go feed animals. So I'll be back.
Okay.
I know you guys are waiting to eat.
No. All right. Okay. Sisters in the Wind, yes. For fine Angeline. All right, so what's the next question? Worst book, biggest disappointment of the year. That's always a hard one, and I almost think like you could answer those two separately. Like worst book can be one thing and biggest disappointment can be another thing. So maybe I'll find a book for each of those. Let's look. What have I read this year? I really feel like I've just had a rough. Oh, well, I did DNF The Lying Game by Ruth Ware. So I mean, I think that automatically that's worst book of the year. Biggest disappointment? You guys think about yours, and I'll think about mine. I've had actually some like surprises, and some of them I can't really talk about because they're for a video that I've been working on for a long time that I've never actually finished. Oh, I only gave Goblins and Gray Coats. What did I give it? I gave it. It was cute but short, but cut short at the end. 3.75. That's the other Travis Baldree, the short story, and it was cut short at the end. I think that was disappointing. I don't know if that's necessarily a disappointment. I don't think I've had any books that have really like surprised me. Like were so disappointing they surprised me. Because I wasn't that surprised that I didn't love The Lying Game. I'm a little surprised that I DNF'd it so easily because I usually try to, you know, make it through. But no, let's see. Oh yeah, I put them together because I didn't have a worst book. Okay, so I'd say my worst book was definitely The Lying Game, and I guess biggest disappointment. Thank you, Dana. My disappointment was The Raven Scholar. Yeah, it's a pretty book. I'm sorry that it wasn't good. I listened to Sunny Boy by Al Pacino, read by Al Pacino. Not sure what I was expecting, but it was not one I particularly enjoyed. So both worst and disappointing. That's a bummer. Let's see. Most disappointing. I gotta come up with something.
I have something. I just got.
Mom's gotta figure out what her most disappointing is. I didn't. Did I expect to like some of these more? The thing is you have to like expect to like it more than you did for it to be the most disappointing. And I don't know that I had any in particular that. I mean, I certainly have had books that I've expected to be 5 stars and they weren't 5 stars, but they were still like high 4s. So I don't know that that was necessarily doesn't count as most disappointing. Hi, sweetheart. Oh wait, someone wants to come say hi. Say hi, Teeth. Say hi. Oh, look right here. Right here. Oh, oh, what's happening? And she's like, whoop. Okay.
So mine was The Enchanted Lies of Celeste Artois.
Did you finish it?
No.
Oh.
Soft DNF'd it. I haven't completely got rid of it because I read so much of it. I hate giving up on a book, and I don't know. It's a fantasy. It had some cool things in it, but me finally said, if you don't like it that much, just DNF it. So soft DNF. I haven't gotten rid of it, but I struggled with that book. There's one more that I was reading. Remember, and you said don't read it. Don't read it if you don't like it.
Yeah,
It was there was a book last month that I put on my PBR. Oh, it's probably in my book. And that was surprising because I don't usually. I really don't DNF books.
Mm-hmm.
But let me look at last month. There was one that I
can't say that I have any books that I was disappointed where I was disappointed in the book. I mean, I was disappointed in The Lying Game, but like I didn't expect that to be in a high rated book, so I'm not sure I have that this year. So what was not good about the Sunny Boy? I'm curious, like, because oftentimes, I guess it depends. Like, was the writing really bad? If it was read by Al Pacino, did he not do a very good job of narrating it? I'm curious. Worst book, Blood of Hercules. Oh, really? We have that, or Jordan got that, Blood of Hercules. That was one of the books you picked up for Christmas gift exchange. Sorry to hear that wasn't good. Biggest disappointment. Really, Vampires of El Norte. That's a bummer.
No, it was Lies of Celeste that I.
Oh yeah. So that one I told you to stop reading it. The Deep End by Allie Hazelwood was disappointing, but I usually don't enjoy her books and keep hoping I will like them. I'm sorry. We recently picked up Deep End, and I'm excited. But I like Allie Hazelwood. Yeah. But yeah, I'm sorry. That's a bummer.
Some of hers are kind of scientific, which are science. They're college. They're usually university and some science involved. So Amy's a scientist, so we've enjoyed them.
Perfect Marriage by Geneva. Have I not heard good things about Geneva Rose? What else did Geneva Rose write? Come on. Oh, Home is Where the Bodies Are. That looked interesting, but I think I heard not so great things about that one either. Another disappointment for me was Bookshops and Bone Dust. I was so bored in DNF. Oh no! I mean, it wasn't as good as Legends and Lattes, in my opinion. But I didn't.
It was I liked it for me. Yeah,
I still liked it.
I definitely didn't meet up to the first book.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's a bummer.
That's okay.
I'm scared to read Allie Hazelwood. I am in STEM and still scared.
Yeah.
She's gonna do it wrong. You're welcome, Jean. I had to suffer through The Hunter by Anna French for the BookTube prize, and it was a bad time. Definitely my worst. Really? Have you liked other Tana French? Because she has so many books, and every time I go to every time I go to one of the used bookstores, I feel like there's always tons of Tana French.
Oh.
I just learned. About Allie Hazelwood? Sadly, I've had too many and can't choose. Earthlings by Sayaka Murata, which I've heard is very difficult because it's got so many key things in it. Bewilderment by Richard. Really? Okay. Have you read anything else by Richard Powers? The Prior of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon.
I've never read The Prior. I do want to read it. I want to read it, but now I'm nervous.
Yeah, I've heard some people like it and some people don't. And hi, Cece. Allie Hazelwood first STEM book was a Rey and Kylo Ren fanfic first, so the STEM may not be strong rep. I think she has a background in STEM, though, if I remember correctly. I was disappointed by OK Cupid by Mason Deaver. I have given all of their books 5 stars until this one, and I gave it 3 Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, that's the thing is sometimes you can be disappointed in a book even though you give it a fairly good rating or a decent rating. 3.75 stars is not a bad rating in my opinion, but if you've loved everything else that author has done, and all of a sudden it's just not quite up to.
Find that when you read series that sometimes the middle books in the series you don't enjoy them as much as maybe the first book and the last book.
For sure. That definitely happens. Excuse me. The narration was fine. I think I was expecting more info about his life, and he spent a lot of time talking about the acting craft, so my expectations were too high. Okay. Yeah, and that would be a bummer, especially if you're looking for something different. Paige is here. I don't have reception, but I love you. Oh, I'm sorry, Paige. We love you too. I've never read anything else by Tana French, but I'm probably not the target audience. I don't love crime mystery type books. Okay. Yeah, so you might like Tana French. Mm-hmm. I'm so happy I found you guys today.
Yay, we're happy you found us.
Yes, we are. I hated Bewilderment so much that I also unhauled the Overstory. Really? You hated it that much?
Ooh.
Okay. Well, I still want to give Richard Powers. I just want to try it. But that's interesting, Leanna. The Prior was so boring to me, and I didn't like the writing.
Ooh, that's such a big book.
He has a PhD in neuroscience and was a professor. That's right. What? Paige, you're so sweet. Thank you. You're so sweet. I'm blushing now. Oh, Paige. Yeah, thanks, Paige. You're so sweet. I will. I'll get a good one. I'll get one. one of my new releases because I have to get one every month.
Yeah, you found 2
Thank
new
you,
ones.
Paige. That's so sweet. I'm blushing. I just bought The Priory. I do want to read it, and I actually heard people say that the Day of Fallen Night, which is the second one, is actually better. So I have this one, which was recommended, one of my recommended reads. And yeah, I've heard this one is people like this one actually better than The Priory. Look what else I have, Margaret. It's sitting here wanting to be read. Okay. Whew. Okay. I love Tana French. Her Dublin murder novels are great.
Ooh,
and I really like Searcher.
I do like this kind of things.
I wouldn't worry. I know many people who loved it. Okay. So yeah, there's a good chance you're going to love it. I enjoyed Priory and Day of Fallen Night. So yeah, I guess it depends. And I think Samantha Shannon's writing, as far as when we read, what did she write? What's the series we love? Series. Bone Season. When we read the Bone Season, her books were very polarizing within Bookstara. And so I could see how her writing would be polarizing in general, and not everybody would love it. So it's very possible that we still might love the Priory of the Orange Tree. Considering you haven't enjoyed Fantasy, I don't know what you're going to enjoy anymore lately. Whew. I got distracted, but I really enjoyed the Overstory. Okay, so I will read Richard Powers at some point. I'm just now when I'm like, oh, I have to go to bed, but I had to pop in to say happy anniversary. Thank you, Diana. I love seeing how much your channel has grown. You absolutely deserve it. Thank you.
Have a great sleep.
Thank you so much, Diana. I really have appreciated having you. All your wonderful comments and thoughts. You're always so positive. So I appreciate everything. Like every time you comment, and I see it every single time. So I appreciate it. Priory, a weapon of mass destruction. Yeah, it's like a brick. You can beat somebody up with it. I preferred it to the Bone Season. Okay, that's good to know. I really like the Bone Season. So.
You did.
Okay, book that made you cry. Easy. Let me go grab it. Where did I put it? Oh, I did. Okay, you grab it. I'm sweaty. It's hot. We can't open the front window because we get so much car noise. I actually cried reviewing this, which you'll see on Sunday. I cried reviewing it. So that made me cry. And I didn't cry for the reasons you'd think I would cry. I mean, I did, but I also cried for other reasons. And when I was reviewing it, I cried for other reasons. Have a good night, Diana. Let's see, The Nightingale, not shocking. And Releasing 10, Boys of Tommen book. Never heard of that. Have I? Never heard of that? What books have made all of you cry?
Okay. Mine was Internment by Samira.
I'm going to throw that one. Releasing, by Chloe Walsh. That's the 10th book in the series?
Where did Internment go?
Oh, no, that's the 6th book in the series. Binding 13 series. It should be in one of those stacks there.
Yeah. Oh, it's right here. I had to read a book with a white cover for TBR Trails, and this one cried and cried and cried.
Well, you did.
Yeah, the book didn't cry. I cried. It was great. It was hard to put down. I don't even want to talk about it. It makes me teary.
I still haven't read The Nightingale. I think I've only read one Kristen Hanna so far, which was the Alaska one. I think that's the only one I've read so far. Atmosphere made me ugly sob. A lot of people have been really, really enjoying that one lately. Ugly sob, though.
Good job.
That's interesting. Okay. I cry at most things, but that one truly got me bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Here We Go Again by Alison Cochrane made me cry several times. There are more, but I just read that one this week. I do like Alison Cochrane a lot. I've read at least one of her books. I liked her writing a lot. Cry, Shortfall, yes, I saw Paige Ugly cry for Shortfall. Man Called Uwe, that one made me cry for sure. The Happiest Man on Earth. And you read The Dead Romantics. I'm glad to hear that. Like, when I saw you loved that one, I was very excited because I do want to read that at some point. The Happiest Man on Earth. By Eddie Jaku? Who is this guy? Holocaust survivor. Oh, yeah, of course that means. Wow. Time Traveler's Wife, and was an oldie but a goodie. Yeah, I've heard that one is a good ugly cry one. Where is that? Man o' War by Corey McCarthy, which is probably also my best book of the year. It's the most beautiful coming of age book about someone navigating their gender identity. Wow. Man o' War. See, can you hear it now?
Yeah.
I'm putting that on my list to read. That sounds like a really good one. Oh, it's a YA.
You like to cry.
I do like to cry. Want to read. Oh, take your time.
It is.
So it's that, and then YA contemporary. Okay, cool. Also, Sail Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. That one is not one that we're reading, right? No, we're reading. It's not part of that series. I'm excited to read Abby Jimenez. I really am. You can watch that in one of my. I gotta watch that. I gotta catch up on your vlogs. I teared up a bit today when reading Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping, but I haven't read anything that made me sob. I've been tearing up a lot lately for books, though. I just got The Dead Romantics too. Oh yay. Tears. Yep. I love Time Traveler's Wife. That's a book I want to reread. I still need to read it. Beartown, also The Lost Ticket, but that one was super sweet, not sad. Yeah, Beartown, I heard, is really, really sad. Dana, you and I seem to have similar tastes. Any other recommendations? Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Books that made you happy. Books that made you happy. What books made me happy? The Ship of Shadows made me happy by Maria Kuznier. I just read that one when I was in Sevilla. That one that middle grade. That one made me happy. A Lady for a Duke by Alexis Hall made me happy. What else made me happy? I've been looking at my list. Sorry if I'm strangely staring. I think that's it. And well, Dungeon Crawler Carl. But yeah, I think The Ship of Shadows would be the most recent one. It really made me happy. It was a very fun, adventure-y middle grade, and it was so cute, and I just liked the characters a lot. That one made me happy.
I have to go back to my series, He Who Fights Monsters. I was so happy reading it. I mean, I miss gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so it was really fun to read, and I'm still reading it. I put it down because I have to work on my PBR trails. Because I don't want Leanna to win. Who else is it?
Manny.
Manny.
That's right.
What are we?
I was bawling within the first Centaurs. Go Centaurs. I was bawling within the first few pages of Bear. Oh, first few pages. Also, The Lost Ticket. That is what's Megan Schaefer, right? Loat. I don't know how to spell the loat. Come on. Oh, Freya Sampson. Lost Ticket. Yeah, I have them on my want to read list. Sounds cute. Oh, strangers aboard London bus unite to help an elderly man finish. Oh, that sounds amazing. That sounds good. 100 Days of Sunlight. It's such a happy cover too. 100 Days of Sunlight.
Can't type.
By Abby Emmons.
Oh, it looks happy.
That is a bright cover. Sorry, my keyboard extending half messy. Carly Fortune's newest one too, but she's my favorite. I don't know if I know Carly Fortune. Oh, Every Summer After. That's right. This summer will be different. Meet me at the lake. I do want to read Every Summer After. It is on my want to read. Let's go back. Book that made me happy. The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy. That one sounds so good, Leanna. I do want to read that series. That book and that series. Trouble with Mrs. Montgomery Hearst by Katie Lumsden. I remember you saying how much you were loving Katie Lumsden. Such a delightful homage to Jane Austen, but with lesbians. So that. Apparently, I don't read a lot. That makes me
Sorry, Brenna.
Oh, Brenna. That is being called out personally here. I see. I love you all anyway, Centaurs.
We love you.
We love you.
But we're in competition.
We are competitive. We are competitive. The Bodyguard. Oh, I still need to read that. I still want to try Catherine Center. I kind of think that might be a romance author that I would enjoy. Oh, dang. Found another worst disappointment. Everything is Beautiful by Catherine Center. Oh, no. These romance authors aren't doing well with the word beautiful this year. I think I've given every other books I've read of hers 5 stars, and I gave, that's a big difference. So that would be very disappointing. I would say the Veronica Speedwell books.
I love them. I read them all. I want Amy to read them, and she doesn't get the
first one.
Nah, it took
me a long
time because she's a scientist and you're a scientist.
I mean, I loved
really want you to read the series.
I do too.
Yeah, I love the Veronica series.
Una Out of Order was a happy surprise for me. I'm a fan of S.A. Cosby. He writes crime fiction. Excuse me. I read Rise by Tears this year, and it was a great read. I have pretty eclectic tastes. 100 Days of Sunlight I read for BookTuber, book for her Ged. Oh, so that's a BookTuber, huh? Okay, that's good to know. Have you seen what Amanda and I are? Yes.
You guys are crazy.
I watched her live today where she was picking books for the
19 or 17, 18.
She added some. Did you notice that page?
18
readathons.
TV.
And there's gonna be more. We know there's gonna be more. I can't.
Crazy.
I remember you telling me about that. And then just watching Amanda try to pick her books for that. I was just like, there's just no way.
Oh, you guys are brave.
Ash says, hi, Amy. Hi, Mom. Hello, Ash. I'm excited for your trip to Bali. I hope it goes amazingly. Bali, not Bali. I need to read Carly Fortune, trying to read more Canadian authors. I also want to read The Bodyguard. Yeah. I think you'd love the series, Amy. I'm eager to start The Undermining of Twyla and Frank, and I think the third one is coming out. That one, like the premise of that series sounds so good to me. That one sounds like a 5-star prediction already. Bodyguard was so good. I have not liked a lot of other Catherine Center books, but loved this one. Okay. Paige, you and Amanda are nuts, and I love it. Yeah. So in case anybody doesn't know, Paige and Amanda are doing, in the month of August, they are doing every readathon. Every single readathon they come across. And you know Paige is the person, you know Paige, obviously. But you know that Paige is the person that puts together a spreadsheet or in a video every month of all the readathons that are happening. So people contact her to let her know about readathons that are happening. So Paige obviously knows about a lot of the readathons that are happening, if not most of them.
And Amanda found more.
Yeah, Amanda found some more today. And they're doing every single readathon that they come across in the month of August. I don't know how that's going to happen. Yes, we are. We've parked for fuel so I can type before I get motion. Oh, don't get motion sick. I am very excited that you're going to do that, and I hope you vlog all of it, Paige, because I plan on laughing a lot in the month of August.
Sorry, Paige.
Just until Amanda does a video on the 26th. Anything after that doesn't count. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Just got caught up to hear that I'm not. Yeah, you really are. I think it's so fun though. I mean, it's fun to observe you and Paige doing this because there's nothing I could ever do.
Oh my gosh,
Or-
we watched your video. Woo. You're strong.
Lovingly nuts, Amanda. Yeah, it was I was just like, oh my gosh, that's so exciting. It's so exciting. I can't wait to see what happens for you too.
Yeah, good luck.
Hope you continue to read after that. It absolutely makes my head swim. Yes, it does. I can't believe they're doing it. Why are you doing this again? Was it for a reason, or is it just something? I can't remember. Paige told me, but I don't remember now. Like what tipped this off? I'm gonna need Amanda's Canva template. Yeah, Amanda, your Canva. You're so good at it. I need to get better at Canva.
I know she.
Self-infliction.
Yeah. Agree.
How old is CC? She is. We just figured she's close to 7.
Yeah.
She's 6.5. So we got her in November of 2019, and when we got her, so that makes her 6 automatically. Said she was like a year and a half old, so that makes her 7. 7, Mom. She's got to be at least 7.5 years old.
Yeah, we keep telling everybody she's 5, but she can't be. She has to be.
Well, time is flying. That's the problem.
I know, and she's just so precious.
Yeah, she's our little baby. She's our little baby girl.
Amy, when she was in Spain, told me the dog couldn't die.
I had a nightmare of her. Oh, it was so bad of her getting run over. It was like the most vivid, horrible nightmare in my life.
My sister went on vacation for the whole month of June, and her cat died. Yeah. And it wasn't that old of a cat. And so Amy was like, I better come home to live pet. And the very last day, our dog ran out in the front yard. It was 6 a.m., so there wasn't any traffic on the street. But I thought, oh my God, the last day before Amy flies in, she was going to fly in that afternoon. Cece ran out in the street because Amy had a horrifying nightmare about Cece.
I did. It was very awful. It was awful. And it was during my trip. And there was no good reason for it. It just happened randomly. It wasn't like I had talked to Mom and talked about Cece or anything like that. It just was a random, horrifying dream. Because we are nuts. Yeah, someone said, oh, your channel will be ending. I mean, the reading and writing life is now just the writing life. It's amazing. Mandy goes read his after August 31st. I mean, Pages with Paige will be Death of Paige from September.
How many books do you think that you're reading with? Already there's what, 17 or 18 games.
Well, at least Amanda's tripling up, or like combining readathons and stuff like that. So that is helpful.
But there were so many
logistics
TBR games.
Think about how to make all those work. Yeah, Paige will lash out at Sufferthon in September.
Oh, it can get ugly.
Mm-hmm. November, I ain't going into Sufferthon the month of doing all the readathons. Yeah. Did we come up with an idea for that page? Because I kind of had an idea, so we got to talk about it. I had watched one of Paige's readathon videos and had a crazy idea and sent her the message, and she said, "Oh, I'll do it too." And
oh, you guys are crazy! Lovely crazy!
Oh my gosh. I'm participating in them. One book. I'm not completing them. Oh, got it. Okay. Oh, so
she's doing one book in each of the things.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's at least 17 still, unless they find more.
Yeah.
Said Amanda has until the 26th to keep finding.
I know, the 26th. Wow. Oh. Okay, so newest favorite character.
Oh, that's easy for me. It has to be Carl.
Yeah.
I love Carl. In this book, he plays the game, but he's also helpful. If you read the book, you'll find that he kind of wants to be a bum. He kind of hates his co-partner. He kind of wants to just take care of himself, but he has a good heart. I hate having a good heart, but you know how he didn't really like the cat, but he picks up the cat.
He tries to take care of everybody.
Yeah. You think that he would just, it's the end of the world, so you save yourself, but no. I like Carl. Dungeon Crawler.
I'm trying to look at my see who I like. Maybe. I really liked Ghost from Jason Reynolds' book Ghost. I liked his character a lot. So, and there were other characters in that book. I really liked Ghost a lot. In Bandit Queens, there's the guy that what was his name? I can't remember his name, but he was the guy that she kind of starts seeing towards the end. He was a character I really liked a lot. I don't remember his name right now. Because I don't remember anything.
I know, I don't either.
I guess I'd say Ghost or that guy from Bandit Queens. He's just a very memorable character that I really, really liked.
I can't remember his name, hon.
I can't remember his name. Very memorable. Can't remember his name.
Very memorable. Let's see.
I'll double up as much as I can. New favorite character, Princess Donut. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so you love Princess Donut. Yeah, I think I'm more of a Carl fan, but yeah, Carl. Gargoyle in the Night and the Moth. Oh, that's cool.
I like Gargoyle.
Josh from Lights Out. I know Paige liked Lights Out a lot because it's Carl. Josh from Lights Out. Fitz. And also Evar from the book That Wouldn't Burn.
So, what was your favorite in?
The Fool's my favorite.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, absolutely the Fool.
Yeah.
Navy from Pucking Sweep. This seems so by Emily Rath. In a middle grade D&D themed book I read, there is a vegan owlbear that's a gentle giant. I love him. That's so cute. Josh is delicious from Lights Out. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'd say Carl, Ghost, and no. Bandit Queens. What is his name? It's gonna bug me. I loved his character. It was a great character. Anyways.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I feel I'm going to love the Fool as I get. Yeah, the Fool is the best character. But I know a lot of people that love
that was it. Yeah.
Fitz wasn't my favorite. I didn't
like him.
I didn't love the Fitz until I started this. I liked him well enough, but I didn't love Fitz until I started the third series, which is the one I want to reread, which is.
I don't remember.
I had it here, but I moved it over there, I think.
Are you okay?
I don't read a ton of dark romance, but having the humor and a cinnamon roll and main male character just made that book for me. I really want to read Lights Out. We should have picked that one up when we were at the Barnes & Noble's sale. No, I saw the second book. We didn't see the first one.
That's right.
I agree. Josh is delicious. The banter was top drawer. Okay, I gotta read that. Okay. Most beautiful book bought / received this year. Yeah, that sounds really fun. Okay. I think my most beautiful. I'm gonna go look. Ooh. I found mine.
So I picked this up at our bookstore. Mine's called Someplace Generous. It's 20 inclusive romance anthology by.
Can they see it, huh? No, they can't see it.
Oh, let me have to hold things up. Isn't that so gorgeous? And it's LGBTQIA and 20 stories, so I can't wait to read it, but it was a cover by.
That was a cover by. This was also a cover by. The Grimoire Grammar School Parent Teacher Association. I love the sprayed edges, and I just thought it was so pretty. And it grabbed my eye, and I think it's about elementary school. Yeah, when kindergarten.
Oh, cool.
It's about elementary school, but it's also fantasy. So it sounded so cute, and
that sounds good.
I just thought it was a really pretty cover. They're very eye-catching too, and I love the sprayed edges. So that one, I think I had others, but I'm gonna go with that one for now. Making me want to read Lights Out. Me too. Fitz was the only redeeming part of Assassin's Trilogy. I barely made it through the trilogy.
Fitz.
Oh, no. Well, it's all about live ship. The only pretty cover I can think of is A Witch's Guide to Magic. It is pretty. It is very pretty. I agree.
Oh yeah.
It's a beautiful cover.
Very pretty.
Yeah, that's a beautiful cover. I know I got other pretty books, but I know that's the one. This is the one I could think of first right now, like what I got very recently. Sword Heart by T. Kingfisher. That is a beautiful cover, and I do want to read that one. I think that's the T. Kingfisher that I'm most excited to read or most interested in reading. The Cat Who Saved Books by Sosuke Natsukawa. Blue hardcover version that is blue with gold foil. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's see. The Cat. I think I've seen this one. Who Saved Books. First, the other cover comes up, but I remember
the other covers.
Yeah. Oh, that's a different cover. I was thinking of this cover is the one I think of when I think of that. But you're talking about this cover? El Gato Camba Los Libros?
Hardcover that's blue with gold foil.
I'm guessing it's that one. Or is it this one? Not that one, right? That's blue.
Must be that one.
It is
That
one, right?
Yeah.
But they're not in English, so unless they... Oh, is it this one? I think for me, it's the pre-order by Angeline Booley. Oh, let's see what it looks like. It's called Sisters in the Wind. Oh, that is pretty.
Oh, wow.
That's really pretty. Oh, I love the bird. Like, that's awesome. The art is stunning on that. I think all the Angeline Booley books are beautiful. Magical Innkeeping is also my most beautiful. I just got it on release day. We did too! Mia Sheridan's new book, Heart of the Sun.
Pretty cover and edges.
Ooh, Heart of the Sun. Heart of Sun. Oh, by Mia Sheridan. Oh, that is pretty. I like the colors. Sword Heart looks beautiful, but I don't have it. No, not that one. Oh, also love the Enchanted Greenhouse.
Yeah, we did look at that. That was pretty.
It was a cat walking through the books. Oh yeah. Okay, so The Cat Who Saved Books. That one?
Thought we found
That one? This one? Oh, you sent it to me on Instagram. Let's see. Oh, that I didn't show that one.
Show that one.
That's beautiful. Open. That is beautiful. Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah,
really,
they didn't
really
show
pretty.
that one. Oh, look how cute.
Mine was pre-ordered but hasn't arrived yet. Boo! Pre-ordered the Enchanted Greenhouse on audio, so I can't see the cover, but it's beautiful. Yeah, those are beautiful. Yeah, it's I definitely like I don't often cover buy, like solely cover buy, but this was I've never heard of it before cover buy. Like I went in and I was like, oh, that looks like a fun summer read, and I'm attracted to books that have features in them.
Mine was gorgeous.
And then mom, yeah, yours was absolutely a cover buy. So, but that doesn't happen. Usually I have prior knowledge of a book, but every once in a while. This one was a cover buy.
Yeah, I was looking at that one too.
This one was a cover buy for me. I've never heard of this one before. The Whalebone Theater by Joanna Quinn. I'd never heard of it before. When I saw it, I was like, oh, that is stunning. Excuse me. Oh, I got it from the used section at Village Books.
Yeah.
It's a heavy book. Okay.
Almost dropped it.
Favorite book to film adaptation you've seen this year?
Ooh.
So, what for you?
I'm reading a series of Unfortunate Events.
Right.
And it's on my TBR trails where I have to I have the whole series and I have to read the book, the next book in the series, and watch the TV adaptation. I love the books. They're really cute. They're hardbacks. They've got beautiful pictures in them. I love the show. Who's the guy, the star? Neil Patrick Harris is such an awful person.
Oh.
In that book, those poor kids.
Out of me.
Those poor kids and Neil Patrick. Neil Patrick Harris. I love him as an actor. He's so mean. I read these books and they're kid books, and I'm just so sorry for these kids. And I'm just like, how can somebody write mean story about these poor little kids? Mean Patrick Harris Morris or somebody, whatever, the actor. He's so good at being mean. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Oh my God.
Well, I finally, on the plane back from Sevilla, Barcelona, I finally watched Wicked.
Oh.
And I didn't love the book, so any adaptation of the book is going to be good. And then, I want to watch Wonder. That's one that I plan on. That's probably for my Hercules I'm going to watch because they have to do like a movie adaptation sort of thing. I plan on watching that. I've heard it's a really good movie. And then, have I watched anything else this year that was an adaptation? I don't know.
We always try to watch Jane Austen's.
Yeah, but
whenever those come out. There's many new, but I've watched a couple this year.
We haven't been watching the Discovery Witches this year at all.
I know.
I think that we only started that last year, right?
Yeah, and then
so we haven't seen any of those. Yeah. We loved those though. Yeah.
Gotta watch those more.
But that's not movie adaptation, I guess. It doesn't matter though. Let's see. I'm waiting for the Alcrate version of the Enchanted Greenhouse, so that'll definitely be my pick when I get it. Ooh, I wonder what that one looks like. I love the pretty versions. I haven't watched a single movie this year. I understand. Like, I don't usually watch a lot of movies, Brenna. I haven't watched any adaptations yet this year. Give me all the Rex. Yeah, everybody give Tara all the Rex.
He doesn't have them.
Yeah. I mean, I liked Wicked a lot. It was really good. It was really good. I love it as much as I thought I was going to love it based on all the hype. Maybe not quite as much. I think I liked the play better.
Yeah, we went to the play in San Francisco years ago, and it was fabulous. Yeah. I bought the book.
It's so great. I read the book a long time ago.
The book,
it's different. It's very, very different. It's very dark.
Yeah, very dark.
What else? We love Discovery of Witches. Yeah. So if you liked that series, the show is so freaking good.
It's so good.
The Bridgerton ones, obviously, those are big recommendations. Although
I was disappointed in one of them, but they have been good.
Yes, they have been good. Even the one I was disappointed in was good. I just was looking forward to
more.
The Penelope and one to be a lot better. Yeah. Everybody give recommendations. Hi, friends. I'm visiting my grandparents right now, but wanted to stop in and say happy BookTube anniversary. Thanks, Jessica. Oh, thank you. Murderbot was so good. I'm glad it's been renewed for second season.
Oh, it's on TV? Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Oh, I got to watch that because I love Murderbot. Oh my gosh. I didn't know.
You're going to have to wait. And hi to Sharon as well.
Hi.
I'm watching The Expanse. Just started, but have not read the books. I have to read the books first. That's just my brain. But yes, I want to watch The Expanse. I've heard really good things about that. I should give Murder Bot a try. Love the books.
I'm going to. I didn't know it was on TV.
My favorite adaptation in the past few years has been A Man Called Uwe with Tom Hanks. That was really good. It was really, really good. We all read too much to give Rex of movies. Yeah, that's true. That is the reality, isn't it? Like we're like, oh, but we'll just read other books. Actually sitting and watching. If you really liked, I did not love. I'm thinking of like random Rex. These are very random. If what is the one? A Life of Pi. If you like The Life of Pi, the movie is way better because I didn't really like The Life of Pi, but I love the movie. So I didn't dislike it. It was like middle of the road for me. I'm looking forward to next May's movie premiere of Project. Oh, I want to see that, but don't watch the trailer if you intend to read the book. Okay. I would love to see that. And when it comes to The Martian and the book, The Martian is such a good movie. I feel like the humor is better in the book, humor of the character, but I feel like the isolation is better in the movie. So, highly recommend The Martian if you haven't seen that yet. I didn't love the Bridgerton books. Yeah, I mean, they're not all perfect. They're not all great. But for me, they were more like fun, almost like Regency. They are Regency romances, is what they are.
We actually liked the movies about the Queen.
Oh, yeah, I think that the shows are way better than the books. And the Queen, the episode about the Queen, or what is it called?
It's a series of the Queen.
It's the series of the Queen is the best. That is the best.
Is the Queen in the books?
No, she's not in the books at all. But that was the best.
Yeah.
Let's see. Seconded on Project Calamari. I told everyone in my family not to watch the trailer.
Okay.
Oh, I watched some of Sullivan's Crossing. I have never even heard of that before. I don't know what that is. Actually, the last adaptation I watched was Austen Land. What is that? Is it about Jane Austen? Austen Land. The film. Ooh. Oh, with Carrie Russell.
Ooh, that would be good.
I love Mr. Darcy. How cute. Okay. I loved the book Life of Pi. The movie was amazing. And the play, it was great. It was on Broadway last year. Ooh, that sounds good. Queen Charlotte, thank you, Jean. Yes, Queen Charlotte is the best. It is the best, and it's not one of the books. There's no Queen Charlotte in the books. But that is an incredible watch. Yeah, that's good. Okay, favorite new author, debut or new to you? That's hard because most of the authors I read were new to me. I'm going to give a shout out to Alexis Hall. I really love The Lady for a Duke, and I loved what he did with that Regency romance, but with a trans main character. I love that. I just thought that was very. I've been wanting to read from Alexis Hall, and I haven't had a chance to yet, or I just haven't. I guess I wanted to start with A Lady for a Duke, and that was one of my 45 to 445s, and loved what he did with that, or they did with that. So definitely gonna go with Alexis, A Lady for a Duke. What else? Is there anybody else I really want to shout out? I'm going to shout out Perini Schroff for The Bandit Queens because I just loved the humor. I thought it was so clever considering the topics in that were so, they're rough topics. And I thought that Perini Schroff handled that so well, handled the humor really, really well, considering how rough the topics were. Very excited to read more from Jason Reynolds. Was happy to read Ghost and Patina, and I know Jason Reynolds has so many more middle grades. So I'm just excited to read more from that author. And just happy that Deborah Harkness is back writing. So I'll give her a shout out. She's not new to me. That's not a new to me author. I guess I can't count that. So they take that one back.
Mine was Marie Semple, who wrote Where'd You Go, Bernadette? I gave that a 5-star. It was fun. You didn't like that much, but I liked it.
I didn't hate it. I just didn't love it as much as you did. You did. You loved it. I remember you really enjoying it.
You gave it 3 something. I gave it 5.
What did I give it? Let's see. I gave it a 3.5.
Yeah.
But you did really enjoy that one.
It was a mystery.
I know.
If you're one that tries to figure out the mystery for the book, and you probably did figure it out quite soon, I liked it a lot.
I have the book Austin Land. I didn't know it was a book. Okay, we'll have to look that up. I never saw The Life of Pi. I read the book when it first came out more than 20 years ago. The movie's fantastic. Queen Charlotte got her own book series. Really? Oh. My sister's currently reading it.
Huh.
I went with Katie Lumsden. Yep, having now loved her 2 novels. I'm very interested in reading. So I started watching because I was going to read Katie Lumsden's first book that she wrote for her kid last year, and I didn't finish her kid last year. But I do still want to read her books. They sound like something I would enjoy, and since I know you really love them, I think that I'll probably enjoy them as well. What was the series that Miss Sharon is reading now after reading DCC? Oh yeah, you're reading
He Who Fought Monsters.
I'll look it up. He Who Fought Monsters?
He Who Fights Monsters.
Fights Monsters. It's with monsters.
Yeah, He Who Fights with Monsters.
It's this one. He Who Fights with Monsters by Shirtaloon.
Which is I don't think that's a name. That's what he's using as an author name. I don't think that's the person.
Shirtaloon.
I would say that because I love it and I've been given most of them a 5, but I did like Where'd You Go, Bernadette?
You did, yeah.
And that was a new author for me. So is this one.
New author for me this year that I've enjoyed is Deveni Perry. Deveni? Sorry, that's Deveni Perry. Can't edit all that out. Shield of Sparrows. Deveni Perry. Oh, cool. Pretty cover.
Is that fantasy?
Yeah, it looks like fantasy. It's a pretty cover.
Yeah.
Bandit Queens was amazing. I thank Nicole from Dusty Book Sniffers for recommendation. Yeah, it was so good. I loved it. Patrick Rothfuss and Megan Bannon. Megan Bannon. I know that name. Why do I know that name?
I'm wondering if they write male now because that name looks familiar to me too.
The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy. Okay. That's why. Like I know that name. Maybe Ashley Poston. I do want to read Ashley Poston. I have not read anything from Ashley Poston. I've read 2 of her books this year and loved them both. Amy, do you think I should prioritize the new Deborah Harkness? I mean, how much do you like slow reads? I mean, it is a whole new side of the story. You have a whole bunch of new characters, and I loved so many of the new characters. In fact, you end up with a whole bunch of brand new characters that you love, but it is a much slower paced book. And so it's really about this new location, this new direction that Diana's taking in her path in her life. And I really enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed it. It wasn't a 5-star for me. It was a 4-star. And don't think that everybody is going to love it because it does not give you the same thing that Discovery of Witches does. It gives you the same thing in the sense that it has Deborah Harkness's attention to detail and her love of creating she's great at setting a mood. Like she is like amazing mood setter. She's an amazing character author. But this one is probably one of the slowest paced of all the books. You haven't read it yet? No. How much I love Deborah Harkness, I would read it, prioritize it, because I love Deborah Harkness that much. Is it going to be your new favorite book? Probably not. Did you read The Shield and the Sparrow? I read that this week and I loved it. That's the only Devney Perry I've read. T.J. Newman is the only new author I've read multiple times this year, but I definitely want to read more of Ariel Lawhon. Lawhon. I don't know how to say that correctly, but I gave Sheila Sparrows 5 stars. I also read 2 or 3 of her romances this year, and they were great too. It was 5 stars for me too. That was the first romantasy. She is traditionally solely a romance author. Oh, cool. So she ventured into romantasy and it turned out well. That's a no. I love Deborah Harkness. I don't want to discourage anybody from reading, but it was. You have to love Deborah Harkness for what she does as a writer to enjoy it. If that makes sense. That was hilarious. That answer reminded me of the yes, no, maybe videos. That's a maybe book. Okay, that's a good. Yeah. It's hard to say. I've also been having a hard time reading this year. Like there's certain books that I think I want to read at certain times, and I start reading them, and even if they're like my favorite authors or something, I'm just not enjoying it at the time. And so for me, this year has been okay, I need to put that down now because I'm just not enjoying reading that book at the moment. And I think when I first started the Blackbird Oracle, Deborah Harkness, it was the wrong time to try and read it. And so it's not that I wasn't enjoying it, it was that I just couldn't get into it. I couldn't get into, because it's a pretty slow paced book. But then when I read it the second time, I really enjoyed it because I was ready to read it. But it's still not her favorite of mine. Of all her, it's not The Discovery of Witches. That's incredible. But I did like the direction she went in this time. And I don't want to say anything else because it's like further down the series. So, what is that?
I knocked at the door. Oh, the box probably fell.
Oh, okay. People breaking in?
It did.
Okay. Did you say your favorite author? Yeah, you did. Yeah. Maria Semple. Okay. Favorite video you've done so far this year? Here's the thing. I have I have videos I've been working on that are my favorite videos to work on that you haven't seen yet. So I've got 2 videos in particular that I've really, really been having fun working on that you haven't seen. And so I would say those are my favorite, but videos I've actually put out there.
Any this year? That was your favorite?
The TBR Trail videos.
We're having fun with that.
They've been so fun. So I've put a couple of those out on my channel, so I can count those. I love the TBR Trail videos. Those are like the funnest videos I've had in a long time. Yeah. What about you?
I haven't been on any videos, but I am enjoying the TBR trails. I don't almost never do any of these
readathons. Mom does not like
I do not do readathons. I want to just pick up a book and read it and not feel the stress of having to read books. But I'm enjoying this game, and I'm enjoying doing it with Amy and with Julie and Kim.
Yeah.
So I'm having fun.
Yeah, the TBR trails, those are so much fun. I just finished editing, or I'm just finishing editing my Sunday Sum Up this week, which includes the rest of my trip to Spain. And I really think I've got to go through it and do like a rewatch and all that stuff. But I really think that editing, the way I've edited this one, I like the way I've edited it. It's going to be an interesting.
I haven't seen it yet.
Let's see. Ooh, that's exciting. Yeah, so yeah, I've got videos I've been working on that I just like. I've liked my reading in those videos, or like the books that I've read, but I can't really talk about them because I haven't finished them yet. I love any of your videos that feature Mom. But your Christmas ones are always my favorite.
Yeah.
Those are always so fun. We have a blast doing that.
That's right, I forget about those.
Kicking off Herculean round 2 is my favorite. But yeah, that one actually is like my most popular video that I think I've ever done. Which is funny. Like a lot of views. Even more popular than, I mean, some of my first TBR game videos were really popular back when I first started doing my TBR game. But honestly, I think like as far as like right out the gate, my most popular video is my Herkid video. Yeah, I've got 3,700 views.
Ooh, that is huge.
So, and only one person didn't like it. That's pretty good considering some of my TBR videos get a couple people that don't like it. And yes, that one is a very popular one, and it was fun to make. It was fun to make that, and I plan on doing my updates every month, so that'll be a lot of fun. Let's see. We love the TBR trail videos. They are just so much fun. So much fun. It's so fun seeing the antics of Sharon and Julie.
The mothers are awful, aren't we?
We have to try to keep them in line.
I know, our poor daughters.
And it's funny because I think Kim and I both have very similar relationships with our moms, or we're just like, we have to manage you in some ways. So we're always like, what are they going to say on a live? What are they going to say on a live?
Yes.
But it's still funny, and they're still so much fun. I look forward to the TBR Trail Live every month. So fun. Yeah, they're a blast. I also like when you do the 24-hour timer videos. Yeah, I haven't done that in a while. I do need to do another 24-hour. I want to do a 20. I like the 24 and 48 hours better. Those definitely are more successul for me. It is kind of fun seeing me fail too with the 24-hour readathons. But yeah, the timer ones are fun. I haven't done that in a while. So
are those the ones where you
like my 24
too many things to do?
I think it's more like when I time. Yeah, no, that's my 24-hour one where I have to do within 20. But I think more so the 24-hour one where I have my little timer going and I try to get 24 hours of full reading in. I like your TBR game videos too. Yeah, they're fun, and I've been having fun this year doing them because of the added viewer prompt element to it. That's been a lot of fun. People actually put thumbs down on videos. Oh yeah. If you don't like a video, just turn it off.
There's always trolls out there, and you just ignore them.
Or, people may not like, and I've also don't get upset about it anymore because there's many reasons why people don't like, or will dislike a video, and sometimes it's even like they don't like the background music. Or
they might not like it that day. Next day they could watch it, just like you read a book that you don't like, and then you read it again, and it's different.
Or they don't like my book choices that happen sometimes, or they don't like some of the things there's many reasons why people don't like videos, and there's times when people accidentally hit like I at one point was doing something and I clicked a dislike on somebody that I didn't realize until I was watching the video. I'm like, how come I have dislike? And it was just a random, like I didn't intend to do it. So it happened. I don't take it personally at all anymore. I think in the beginning I was like, I was just more nervous about like, what did I do to piss somebody off? Keeping Julie's clothes on.
Didn't she twerk or something?
Yeah, she did.
She's twerking.
It was. It's so funny. Yeah.
I'm not that wild.
I just got a bookmark timer and I'm so excited. I love my bookmark timer. Yeah, I need to make more videos with that thing. Date with the book was a cute too. I like seeing the coffee shops. Yeah.
She's got a couple more planned, but we just never find the time.
Well, I am going to be so I have been working on my blind date with the book. Not blind date with the book. My book Love is Blind series. It's just, I've been busy. So it's just, I'm having a hard time I'm working on that one. So don't worry. That will be coming out very soon. At least the beginning of that will be coming out very soon. And I do like my try a chapter and a coffee. Mom and I love doing that because it's fun to go do. Recently. We did do it fairly recently. I've never thumbs down a video, just turn it off. Yeah. Oh, I totally agree. I've actually thumbs down videos off. I actually thumb down videos often. I'm like, oh crap, I hope they didn't get notified of that. We don't get notified. We never get notified like when somebody thumbs up or thumbs down, unless maybe you can do that and it's a setting you have to change. But I
also think you can hit it again and it'll take yours off.
Yeah, you can hit it again and it'll take it off.
Not a day after you do it, but
I have definitely accidentally done it once. I know for sure because I was like, oh, I didn't maybe that's sometimes why people dislike it. Just they don't mean to.
Anybody that puts out the effort, sits there in front of us, does whatever they do, I'm not ever going to put a thumbs down. They are out there. I'm not.
Yeah.
So I have to
I don't
give
think
them
I've ever
kudos.
intentionally disliked anything. Some people dislike videos for the algorithm to learn their interests. Yeah, that's a good point because you could be like, this is not what I'm looking for, and so then it'll put other things in their thing like it'll put other videos in their
Ones that are
like
like
ones
that.
they want to watch. Ones are not like that. Which personally I don't do unless the video is truly offensive. Oh yeah, and I certainly come across some offensive videos before. I may have disliked videos like that before.
I have because I don't watch a lot of videos.
No. Funny story about accidental clicking. When my dad passed and I shared his obituary, my BFF reacted by accident. She felt so bad. I'm sorry, that's not funny, but like it actually made me laugh. I needed. Oh, that's sweet though. But it actually made me laugh, and I needed that. So yeah, I mean, it happens. It certainly does happen. I've actually done that on Facebook posts where you're like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. But I'm glad.
On the thumbs up, I want to have a reaction, but you can accidentally hit the wrong one for sure.
I love your advent calendar, your date with a book, Sunday sum ups, and of course when Sharon and Jordan are there.
Yeah.
I've told I'm like, yeah, my channel is more about them than it is like people like them more than they like me.
They love you.
I'm
We're your sidekick.
So it's fun because I like to share, part of my life, and you both are a big part of my life. And when I am around my friends and my family, I like to share them if they're up for it. Like you'll notice in my last Sunday sum up, my friends Carmen and Jaime didn't want to be in the videos, and that's totally cool. I always ask, like, do you mind being in my videos? If you don't, then I won't include you. And then in my next part of the video, you'll see that all my friends, when I went to Barcelona, were happy being in my videos, and they say it's okay with it. So like, I always ask permission first. And if people want to be in my videos, I like including them because that's part of my life and part of my experience, and just something that I enjoy doing. But not a lot of booktubers include. Some booktubers do, and I really like seeing that. But not everybody includes other people in their life, and that's just a choice, and that's totally cool.
Yeah, I encourage Amy to expose more of her life to her subscribers because you're really wanting to get to know these people that are making recommendations to you. And if you're just sitting there and you're just talking about books and not sharing yourself, I feel like they don't get to know you and they can easily not watch you anymore.
Well, it's always a choice how much you want to share with anybody anyways. Like it's hard because you're in this public setting where anybody could watch your show, and there are definitely scary watch your videos, and there's definitely scary scenarios out there. But
mostly you've been good. I mean, I remember one time you were doing, somebody kept popping in and you kept trying to get them.
Yeah, because you can block people that are doing spammy stuff or creepy stuff. But yeah, it's also a great opportunity to like connect with people because I like learning more about other people, and I know other people like learning about our experience.
Well, like Kim and Julie are in England. I want to go see them, but I don't know what's going to happen. So I feel really connected with them when we have fun on here, and I feel like I know them better than if it was just they're just talking about books and nothing else.
Yeah. Since we're talking about liking a video, remember to click the like button. Thank you. Hi, Redhead Kim. How you doing?
Hi.
We love you, Amy. Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate it. I know everybody loves. I know that you like. I drew everybody in, and then you stay for my stay for the family, or it's a wonderful added bonus to my channel. I watch them all and love them all. Yes, you do. Thank you, Leanna. I love when YouTubers share their family and friends, of course, when they want to be, but it also makes the person more real. Yeah,
I agree. Yeah. That's exactly why I encourage Amy to keep sharing her life. Not everything, but our dog, our cat, her mother, her cousin.
Well, and I do talk about sometimes I talk about some personal health stuff and stuff, but it's that's relatable.
And, yeah, because everybody might, it makes you more real. And
it's part of
makes her more real.
My experience. So yeah, I think you should do 1 month where Jordan picked your TBR. I'd be only reading action-packed books the whole time.
She doesn't like slow books.
She doesn't like any slow-paced books at all. Like, she's having a hard time with Stardock right now because she's like, it's too slow-paced, and I'm like,
I think it's a really
it's hard to pick more books for her that are that fast-paced. I love that you include your family. It's a nice way to get to know you better. It's like a video scrapbook. I imagine it would be a great memories for you to look. Yeah, and it is. And I do love to. I know a lot of booktubers don't like to go back and look at previous videos they've done because it can be a little uncomfortable to watch yourself. But I think because I've edited myself for so many years now that I'm used to watching myself.
What's really funny is that she used to have a travel state channel, and that's when she first started introducing me, and I was like,
Mom was so awkward when I first started filming. So yeah, I did start with like a little travel channel, and it was like more like local travel and stuff, but it was a lot of fun. But Mom was like,
she tried to get me to talk, and I just was.
She'd talk, but she would most of the time when I'm talking, she'd just be staring at the camera like this.
So I go back to some of those
way better, but she was
some of those old ones, and I see how stiff and scared and just totally out of my element I was. So it's really funny now. I talk and I laugh, and you watch some of those travel ones. I am just awful.
It was awkward. I was like, you can talk more, Mom. Banter with me. Talk with me. And she just did.
I was like this frozen. It was so uncomfortable. And you can tell when you watch those old videos. Then again, I see how much you've grown from watching those old videos. So it's kind of fun to watch them, and her growth in phenomenal. Editing, phenomenal.
Yeah, she's fun. I found you through the TBR game and stayed for you because you're so awesome. Thank you so much, Jenny.
So cool.
I found you through your TBR game and stayed because I loved you, and loved you, but I mean like loved getting to know you and getting to know your family, and you know, love your vlogs. Like I think your vlogs were like the thing that really like first started getting me, you know, hooked. So that's the reality is like we love getting recommendations from other booktubers, but really we're looking for booktubers that we enjoy, because I certainly have booktubers I follow where we don't match so much on our reading tastes. I still follow them because I really enjoy them. Okay, Jordan needs to read KB Wagers. Literally any of their books, they're so pacey and queer.
Excellent. Okay, write that down because that's perfect for her. Pacey.
They gotta have a lot of action.
Queer works.
Yes, 100% love your videos. As a female hitting menopause soon, where else can I get the book recs that you share?
That's an interesting concept.
I mean, it's true though, and that's a thing, right? Like it's certainly it's important to then find people who are kind of going through the same things you're going through, who are experiencing some of the same situations you're experiencing. And that isn't true for all of BookTube, because there's a lot of different age ranges on BookTube, which is kind of nice. I like that actually about BookTube. It's not just for one age group. I know people that are even much older, like what's her name? Marilyn Mendoza. Marilyn,
the girl that does the woman that does the classes. What's her name?
Oh yeah, Allison from Allison on a Book Break.
Yeah, she's so
not
good.
That much older, but so it's like it's fun to see the different.
You know what?
Yeah, did you read it? I'm reading it. I'm currently reading it. The New Menopause. Did you read it?
He's reading.
I'm reading it.
Aloud to me.
Well, I do share sections of it and then I've been sending my friend in Sevilla because I think that she's going through some perimenopause symptoms and stuff like that, and her doctors aren't doing enough about it, or they're kind of like, oh, we'll try this, try that, but it's not like focused on perimenopause. And I think they even told her like, nope, it's not perimenopause. And I'm like, so yeah, the New Menopause by Mary. Over there. I got that from my coworker. We've started and haven't finished it yet. So if I find more, because my coworkers have been like, and I'll tell you, my coworkers are all very, well, yeah, they're all in that age range between like perimenopause and menopause. And so like whenever I get resources for that from them, I'll try and share them on my channel so you can have those. I'm finally back to working on it because I didn't work on it that much while I was on my trip.
That would be
At
an
all.
odd
At
thing
all.
to read while
Yeah.
you're on a trip.
So yeah, by Mary Claire Haver. It's an older book, if I remember correctly. I think it was re-released, but I think it's just useful as like a toolkit for going into. Oh no, 2024. That's very new. I'm thinking of another book then, but like I think it's a very useful book for women because we just don't learn about menopause or perimenopause or postmenopause like hardly at
Our
all.
male doctors
Not even male
know
doctors. My
less.
gynecologist was a female doctor and she didn't hardly know anything. I felt like I knew more than she did. So, like, I think it's an important subject for us to know about. And so, it's going to be a useful book for anybody because eventually you'll reach menopause eventually. So, but at least it gives you, like, it has different, like, sections that talk about very specific conversations to have with your doctors and like how to identify different things and how she as a doctor has identified different things and then what you can actually say to your doctor. And
it's good that the woman's finally put a book out about this because it's questions we've had for eons.
There's like tracking stuff at the back for like symptom tracking and journal and all kinds of resources. So I think that that's like it's just an important subject for all of us who are women that will eventually hit menopause. I agree. The last doctor I saw was not it. Bummer. And in my area, the only doctors that I think really are good at it, understanding and knowing about hormonal changes and stuff like that, and have a better idea about menopause, are ones that don't take my therapist, that don't take my insurance. So like, you know, that was hard, was like knowing that I'd have to pay a lot out of pocket to be able to see them. And so I haven't gone to see them yet. I think educating yourself on any part of your health is never a bad thing.
Right.
100%. Right. Totally agree. Okay. Books you need to read by the end of the year. So, I want you to know that I am going to be doing a video at some point on the books. Yeah. The books, including The Day of Fallen Night. What are the other ones I got recommended? I had other books that were recommended to me. Recommendations from other people. So like this was recommended. So books, not only if on my TBR, my game, it came up as I needed to get a rec from someone, and I actually got a rec like Rabbit Cake or by the Day of Fallen Light. But I also had recommendations from people because they're books that they loved or they wanted me to read or they thought I should read. So I do plan to do a video at some point this year of books that were recommended to me by you.
Me, it's whatever I want to read.
I also am working on Herkids, so I have to make sure I stay on top of the new releases, and I have to make sure I stay on top of my Robin Hobb because those are the things that are going to be the hardest for me to try and catch up. The new releases you have to read within 60 days of it being released, and then Robin Hobb, if I get behind on that, I will be in trouble. So, those are my right now. Let's go back up here. I live in the middle of nowhere, so the doctor selection is really limited. Yeah. That is really hard. I'm sorry. We just have very horrible healthcare services up here.
Not in Washington State.
Well, not in Washington State, but up in our area specifically.
I know, but I was looking for doctors in Seattle even. I mean, I guess there's some good ones there, but
yeah, it's not good up here where we live at all. I need to read too many, LOL, but definitely need to finish the Throne of Glass series. Good goal. At least it's good to like narrow it down a little bit. Yes, I'm gonna read Rabbit Cake. I definitely want to. It's just that I have all these books sitting here that are waiting for me to read them. But I wanted to because I started getting a whole bunch of recommendations from my videos and stuff. I was like, it might be a good idea to do like a what you want me to read.
Have you been writing those down?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Well, I just know what they are. Too many, but I definitely need to try ACOTAR. My husband bought me the set. Oh, that's cool.
Cool.
It'll be fun. I need to read Absolution by Jeff Vandermeer so that I can't stop worrying about getting spoiled. That's a good. Yeah, so I need to read. Is that the Is that absolution? That is yeah. I want to read the first book. It's one of my 45 before 45s. Annihilation. That's what I want to read. I do want to read that series. So I want to get caught up on the DCC by the end of the year. Good luck. Oh, well, you can do it. Like, you can do it. How am I saying good luck? I have a whole stack of books I got in my birthday book crawl back in April that I had high hopes of reading before the end of the year, but that's very unlikely. There's still like, yeah, I feel you, Jenny. I feel you. Oh, it's so hard. I want to finish the Farseer trilogy by the end of the year because I'm vlogging it. Oh, you can totally do it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Long list. I need to start Throne of Glass and ACOTAR. I bought both the series this year. Wow, a lot of Throne of Glass and ACOTAR this year. I have a couple of my mom's favorite books she lent to me that I need to get to. Not my usual favorite genres, so I've been putting them off, but she loves them. What are they? Yeah, we should do like it would be fun to have Jordan pick my TBR. I just don't know when I would do that. Yeah. Maybe not this year. Maybe it'll be next year.
Yeah. Maybe got to read.
And then I already know what you want me to read. Stardock. And there's some others.
And the Veronica Speedwell. Probably even that one more.
Yeah.
Because one of them's way out in the future and the other one's in the past.
True.
I don't know what. I want to finish the Carl books, and I want to finish the
Unfortunate Events.
Yes, I do. I was thinking that just now. I was thinking I want to finish it. There's like 12 books, I think, in the series. They're tiny little books, but I'd like to finish reading them and finish watching
the show.
I'm not going to scare you this time. I couldn't believe she jumped so high.
You scared me. Yeah. Oh, you didn't talk about Gunkel. You like that book.
I did. And
it wasn't one of your favorites.
I laughed a lot. But I don't know if I gave it a 5. I might have. Yeah. I haven't put it down. I actually haven't written it up yet.
Veronica and Stoker are the best.
Yes, they are.
I love the first book. I do want to read that series.
What's really interesting is that, it feels like a romance, but it takes a while. It's a slow burn.
Right. That's definitely a slow burn. We need to see a video of an updated poster that you're scratching off. And there's still at least one or so on there that I haven't scratched off. So maybe at some point soon, I'll include that in a video. That would be fun. Because I think I'm going to be reading something off of it fairly soon. Or at least I was planning on it. So that'd be a good time to... Because I do have at least one or so books on there that I need to scratch off still. The Flavia DeLuc series and A Killer in King's Cove. Yeah, Amanda's reading the Flavia DeLuc series, right? Yeah, that's part of one of your 50 before 50. 50 series before 50. A Killer in King's Cove. I don't think I've heard of that one. A Killer in King's Cove by Iona Wishaw. Oof. That shouldn't have been that hard. A Killer in King's Cove. I've never heard of this one.
Is it a standalone?
No, it looks like it's a series. Lane Winslow series.
Okay.
Yep, I think I'm on book 4 of Flavia. It's so cute. Flavia. I'm probably pronouncing that incorrect. She only reads mystery. Oh, you're telling me the book series. Oh, got it. Okay. She loves the Flavia DeLuc series and A Killer in King's Court. Thank you. Sorry, Brandon. My brain didn't put those two things together. Okay. Well, I'm hoping you enjoy them. And I hope that they aren't a fog. And that, you enjoy your mom's favorite books. I think one of my mom's favorite books, absolute favorite books, is Winter's Orbit, and I think I gave that a fairly middle of the road reading.
I enjoyed the same as I did.
So I mean,
Shirley liked it.
Shirley loves it,
and so did Jordan.
Yeah, they all loved it, and I gave it like a fairly middling.
That's fine.
What did I end up giving it?
3.5. I don't know. It wasn't one of your favorites for sure.
Which
there it is.
Yeah, I gave it at least a 4 star.
Oh, you did.
But I think because I was expecting to love it way more. I think that was more like I was expecting to absolutely love it because so many people I know really, really loved that one, including you and Jordan and Shell. So I figured I would give it a 5-star.
We're not the same people.
Well, and I DNF'd it the first. I soft DNF'd it, but I was having such a hard time with it because
She
it
doesn't
was
like
miscommunication,
and it's a huge
miscommunication.
You go like 2/3 of it before they finally realize that they need to start talking, and the miscommunication was huge in the book, and I think I liked that because they just never got together. I loved it. Loved it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all for the books from me. Favorite book community member. I mean, I talk a lot about so like other booktubers or people within. I mean, so many of you are my favorite community members because you tend to participate a lot and come to the lives, come to sprints a lot and support me often through like messages on Instagram or comments and giving me recommendations and just participating. Like that is a really big deal. And that means a lot to me. And I know a lot of you now because of that. I know there's a lot of people that participate in or watch my channel, never interact, and that's okay too. Like as long as, they're there and they enjoy my content and it's helping them feel something positive, helping them read books. I mean, that's amazing. As far as other booktubers, well, I mean, I'm very vocal about the people that I care about within I think I am. I probably could be more vocal, but like people that I interact with a lot and the people that I enjoy and who I feel a lot of.
Yeah, there's too many amazing people.
Yeah, there's so many. And I could name all of them, but that would be really hard because
let's start with all these.
Yeah.
All these right here.
Amanda, Vanny, Jenny, who else is here? My Paige, Kim, Danielle, so many people that I have created such strong relationships with on YouTube.
So you just don't want to. You have to either name them all or none.
New booktubers that I have recently found, maybe that's a good way of going about it because I feel like I try to showcase booktubers a lot on my channel. Maybe not enough. I can always do more. But let's see, who did I recently find that I want to shout out? And if you have anybody you want to shout out, go ahead and shout them out.
Let us know.
Let's see. Look at who I subscribe to. Oh, it's not as easy on here as it is on my phone.
I wonder if you can.
I recently found Book and Bujo Debbie through she's watched my channel and then but it was through Seasonathon and I've been enjoying her videos recently. And then somebody else I just watched, Casey Undercovers. Like I've been talking with her through my channel for a bit and of course through TBR Trail, but I'm also finding more booktubers through TBR Trail, so that's a good way to get to know other booktubers, like newer booktubers that I haven't really watched as much or didn't have as strong of a like I maybe have seen 1 or 2 of their videos, but I'm getting to know them better. So many booktubers, so it's like for me I have to have some connection to them to really spend a lot of time with their channel because I have so many people I'm already enjoying and friends with and I want to make sure I catch all their videos, and I don't catch all of anybody's videos anymore because it's hard to keep up. Because
you really do TBR videos.
Yeah, I do. Well, I like vlog videos actually. I watch a lot of vlog videos. I do like TBR videos, of course.
At the beginning of the month, you like to go through everything and see what everybody's doing.
And so many great people though. And Manny said I tagged so many people for that answer. It's hard. That's hard. I gave her Vera Wong and she loved it. I'm going to lend her Veronica Speedwell next. I think she will like it. She is such a big reader but has different tastes. Nice to find books you both love. Yeah, that's great. I don't like this question. There are too many amazing people in the book. I know. It's hard. There really are. It's so nice to find people to connect with in this community. I agree. And I think that is what matters in this community, is that we are fine, because we can all read, we can all read and go to the library and pick books and just read the books, but we're here in this community because we're enjoying conversations with each other about books we've read, or about finding out new books that we want to read, or just having conversations with people who have similar interests to you, like reading. So yeah, I think that when it comes to, a lot of times when it comes to booktubers, I'm looking for recommendations, and I love hearing about recommendations. And there certainly are booktubers who I am looking more for their recommendations, because I know that we're going to connect, or I'm going to enjoy their. But a lot of times I watch booktubers just because I like them. It's certainly a thing. Yeah, I don't like the phrasing of the question either. Yeah, it's hard. It's true. A favorite book community member. I've got them. They're all my favorites. I like them all. So that's a hard question. But there's so many great ones. And who else did I recently find? I found another new TBR game that looked like fun. Sometimes it's fun to find new TBR games, and that's then how I find the booktuber. Like Jenny was saying, you find them because of something they've done, and then you end up watching their content and enjoy them more, like because of their personality.
I just watch what Amy has on the TV.
She does.
And I love all of them because they talk about books, and like, oh, I want to read that one, and I'll look that one up.
Yeah.
I read it, find the content to find out what books people are reading and see which one sounds good to me.
Yeah. And mom often, like, I'll be watching something, and I'll be even like it's a live or something, and she's like, oh, like she wants me to add her comments in for her. So yeah, she does like to. She enjoys, listening in when I'm watching different videos, and then kind of, she recognizes certain booktubers, and it's like, oh, it's that one. Okay, it's that one. So she's watching a lot of you as well. Yeah. Yes. Some booktubers like Books and Lala. I like some of her videos, ideas, and challenges, but we rarely read the same books. Yeah, and she makes great vlogs, really, really fun vlogs, because she spent many years. She's been on BookTube for was it 10 years? So she spent a long time working towards what she wants on her channel. And yeah, I enjoy watching her a lot as well. But I don't know that we always have the same taste.
Yeah, and that's fine. Sometimes good to hear people that don't have the same taste. They might bring up a book and you go, wow, I haven't read that genre. I haven't read that book, and I'm willing to try something new sometimes.
Yeah, and that's kind of fun too. And it would be fun to do a video of reading certain booktubers least favorite, but that booktuber is somebody who are that books they've talked about actually sound like something you would like.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the problem is I have so many book ideas, and I don't make enough time for all the ideas I have. Because I have a lot of vlog ideas, and I have a lot of, but I just don't make enough time for those, because I do readathons, or I do my TBR game, and then I end up getting stuck with, yeah.
It's a tough, all of you guys that put out videos there, it's incredible. It's incredible. I don't know how you find the time to do that. I know part of it's a love. I know that there's times when Amy loves putting out videos. Yeah. Sometimes not love.
And sometimes I love editing, and sometimes I get burnt out.
But the things you guys talk, the thing that astounds me the most, especially right now with Amanda and Paige, they want to do this torture to themselves. All these things. I watch these people with their TBRs, and something comes up, they go, oh, no, that's so tough. They're all excited. There's the woman that used to do that table pong.
Oh, ping pong, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. She would end up with so many books because she couldn't get the ping pong in the thing, and I'm like, why do you guys do this to yourselves? But you must love it.
Well, and we love watching it, right? We love watching when other people end up with too many books on their TBR.
I'm just watching Amanda Day with my mouth open going,
yeah,
17 or 18 or 19 games in August? Wow.
We do like the challenge.
You have to. That's why I don't do any games, because I don't like the challenge. But that's me. I like to watch you guys. I think it's incredible that you guys make your life so difficult.
It's more. I mean, there is certainly there's a like level of fun of being able to do that challenge. Like it is there's something about it's not just the reading process.
The
It's also
Herculean.
the planning process. Herculean, I love Herculean.
Oh my God, I think it's crazy.
Although I think this year's a little easier. But let's see. Oh, and you have a job. Yeah. I know, isn't that? And that definitely does sometimes make certain months a lot harder for doing content because I get so overwhelmed with my job sometimes. Well, and you know, Manny, you're a teacher. It can be very overwhelming. And so there's sometimes when I'm just like, I can't even function. Like May, I think I put out a TBR video for May and that is it. I didn't put anything else out because I just could not. I could not. Also, some booktubers like Lala also do it full time now, I think. Yeah, and that's wonderful when you have a big following. Like Meg with Books does it full time too, but she has a really large following. So it makes sense.
Money.
It makes sense if you can't afford to do that. Yeah. But you know, I started this as a hobby, and I've never you know, wanted to like I don't know. You have to be really proactive about your social media and doing all the different things, not just YouTube, but TikTok and Instagram and all the different things. And you have to be really proactive about paying attention to the algorithm and all this stuff. It's so much work, I think, to do it as a job, a full-time job. And then you also have to be willing to work with different companies that want to sponsor you. And that scares me in a lot of ways because I don't trust a lot of that stuff. And that gets overwhelming because I get emails for like people wanting me to read their arcs and I know in the past I've said yeah I'll do it, but then I know that I just don't make the time for that sometimes, and so I feel really bad about it. So now I've gotten better at being like, no, I know myself, and right now I'm not in the space to be able to read this arc and review it on my channel within a timely manner. So like, you know, you have to be able to do all that stuff, and then like have a Patreon where everybody who's doing a Patreon, like my channel is already so much work for me. I'm just like, I can't imagine I'm so happy that everybody is and is able to do that extra work, but it just feels like it would be a lot more work, like extra work. And I feel like sometimes I'm barely cutting it with just my channel. Ron always says, who's making you do this? I know, it's,
yeah.
I really love it though. Like I actually love editing too, which that not everybody loves editing. Not every booktuber loves editing, and I really love editing. So that is part of the hobby. I just had to scroll through your videos to figure out how long I've been watching you. I think my first video I watched was the 48-hour book-a-thon vlog. Oh, that's a while ago. You and Sharon cracked me up.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't say that word at all. No, I'm not gonna do that. You guys have laughed enough. I don't need to say it.
You're still trying.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I am not a booktuber, but when I retired as librarian, I started watching to help me keep up with releases.
Yeah.
And then I fell in love with much of the content. That makes sense. That totally makes sense, Dana. Yeah, and that is, I mean, I started watching. Why did I start watching? I started watching because of readathons, I think.
I don't remember, but
it was like Monica Kim.
They're all young, very young
Ariel
women.
Bissett, and they did like Monica Kim. Ariel Bissett did. So Monica Kim, I think she was the first reading. Very, very first readathon I ever did was when I was still doing my travel channel, and it was the readathon.
Yes.
The readathon, Monica Kim hosted it. It was fantastic. I loved it
too.
And then I started my channel when I did the reading rush with Ariel Bissett.
5 years ago.
Yeah, 5 years ago. But I think Ariel Bissett was the first person I actually started watching. But Monica Kim was the first readathon I did. Yeah. And then I did the reading rush, and I started my channel because I was like, well, I want to vlog my experience during the reading rush. And I couldn't believe how many books I read in that week. I read like 7 books in the 7 days of that readathon. That was also where there was a lot of drama, and I got freaked out by the drama situation. So I was like, oh no, YouTube is going to be scary because there's a lot of...
She was really...
But...
Should I do it? Should I do it? Should I do it?
But I kept doing it.
Yeah.
And I've been still 5 years now. Let's see. Yeah, I would love to be paid for reading books, but I don't think I could do all that. Yeah, it's a lot. Yep, it was that video. I remember Sharon read the Gilded Ones. I don't know how I remember that when I can't remember. Awesome,
That is
Sarah.
hilarious.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm just saying you can't expect yourself to do as many videos as such as someone. Oh yeah, totally. No, yeah, absolutely. And I don't like I look at those channels and I know that they're going to be able to do the fancier vlogs that I want to do because I have like ideas for fun vlogs that I want to do, and I just know that I'm not going to be able to get as many of those done because I just don't.
You kind of loosened up about that. You used to get really stressed when you couldn't put out videos because of work or anything.
Because I had a schedule. I used to actually stay on schedule.
She wanted to be on schedule. She wanted to be, she wanted her subscribers to have her content. And it got so stressful. There were more than once you wanted to quit.
Oh, yeah.
And instead, you just have to let it go and do what you can and let that be enough.
Yeah.
Your subscribers that love you will stay with you.
Right.
You don't have to have 10,000. You can just have
yeah, I'm just happy with the people that want to interact with me and enjoy my recommendations and stuff like that. That's where I'm happy to be. I go through cycles of motivation with BookTube, 100%. The editing is either really fun or the worst thing that's ever happened. And that's when I start, so now the reason I don't stay on schedule anymore is that I go through cycles with editing especially, and if I'm not feeling it, my video is going to show that I don't feel it, or at least I won't enjoy my video as much because I will know that I didn't enjoy the process of making it, editing it. And me, in my eyes, while I'm editing it, I can see that I'm not enjoying it as much. And so I don't know why we got so dark all of a sudden.
I know, I'm invisible. That's okay.
That might be too bright, though.
Yeah, it doesn't help. We're here. We're just invisible.
Yeah. Sorry, y'all. But I agree. Cycles of motivation for BookTube are, especially the longer you're on BookTube, I think they get more varied. LOL. As an avid BookTube watcher, I don't remember everyone's schedules anyways. Just get excited when I see a new video. I'm glad to hear that. Because, yeah, I used to be really consistent in the beginning. And then
life.
Yeah. Same. I don't keep track of schedules. Yeah. So now I'm just like, oh, I can't wait to get a video out to you. Any video. I try to keep my Sunday sum ups on Sundays, but that doesn't work out.
Always happen.
That has definitely not always happened. And I've had to, Sunday sum ups on different days, which makes it funny.
Monday, sum up.
Yeah. But ideally they would come out on Sundays. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's been such a great experience, and I still am having so much fun, and I'm still motivated right now. So I take that as a win. And we got really dark. The lighting just went completely away. I've never had a schedule, and also don't care when people upload. Yeah, and so that's why it's like I kind of gave that up a bit, my need for a schedule. There is something nice about being organized and being able to keep on track, because it does get overwhelming when you start getting further and further and further behind. I'm starting to let that go more, but I certainly was like, oh, I'm getting behind on this vlog, which means I'm behind on this video, which means I'm behind on this video. So then you start feeling like you're just behind all the time. And
she's got some excellent ideas. She tells me some of the ideas that she wants to do, and they're so good. When's she gonna find the time? You know,
so you have to actually read the books to be able to do those.
That's what I wonder about you booktubers. You're always so on there. You have time to read.
Yeah, why is it like that? Is it because the background is so?
No, I was wondering why it's so dark, because I disappeared.
Oh.
But I don't think there's any light that we can bring in.
No, I don't think so either, unless the sun is shining right in our face.
But you know what? We've answered all the questions.
I love just seeing any content. Yeah, and I totally, and that's kind of where I've gotten to now. So I'm happy with when I actually make something fun And the sun didn't go down, sadly. It's just I think because it's so bright back there, it's like I don't know. There's something wrong with it. Yeah, you're still Mom's just gonna stay back there the whole time now. I used to have a schedule and put on makeup for videos, and now I just laugh at the thought of I know. I used to look nice for my videos in the very beginning all the time. I tried to put makeup on. I tried to make myself look nice. Clothes, and now I'm like, fun, no makeup, pajamas. I'm wearing a dress today, y'all. I put earrings on, but I was like, I'm not doing makeup. It's not gonna happen for my 5th year anniversary. And you can't see me anyways. I stopped reading only to film and edit. Yeah, Amanda, you are so good. You do read all the time, though. Yeah. Well, makeup.
What's that nowadays?
I do have a schedule, but if I don't have a schedule, I'd never post anything. Or I'd have 5 videos in 1 week and then not do it for a month. That's a problem, too. I get that. Yeah. No, and so a schedule is nice because it gives you set days to put certain things out. And I used to be pretty good about that, but I think I'm just kind of just trying to survive now on BookTube.
Yes.
The sun was brightly coming in your door before. Yeah. So it's because if I lift the shade, it'll just be blinding us. Yeah. And
it's not showing us anyhow when you lifted it.
My hair is always mess in vlogs. I don't think so. I feel like you always look really put together, Manny. I feel like you do. But
we all have our own feelings about how we look.
True. That's true. All right, everyone. Well, I think this has been wonderful. Thank you so much for spending almost 3 hours with me on my 5th year of BookTube, my BookTube anniversary. And I can't wait till I can get some more videos out to you. And my Sunday Sum Up, if you're looking for a whole bunch of travel footage, it'll be fun this Sunday. And then I've got some fun things coming up in the next month. And I also have stay tuned because Book Love is Blind stuff's going to start coming out soon as well. So we've got that coming out soon. I'm going to be doing daily vlogging in August. And so you'll get a lot of videos in August. And I also would like to eventually finish those vlogs I've been working on forever.
Some great ones.
Sorry that I'm so...
And then we'll have Christmas, of course. We always have December.
The darkness will change if we get rid of that light back there.
I think that we're gone.
Yeah.
It descended us.
It was so much fun. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you, Amy and Sharon. Thank you, Leanna. Thank you, Jean. Woohoo! Thank you, Jenny. Oops, where'd I go? Can't wait for all that. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Can't wait to see travel videos and the Alaska cruise. I'm so jealous. Yes. I will be doing a cruise vlog, and it's Meg with Books already did a cruise vlog. But I had an idea of doing a cruise vlog a long time ago, so I feel like I
didn't know.
One of those, one of those things where we're kind of doing the same idea, but it's hard because you have all these ideas, and if somebody else does it before you, you're like, oh, but I thought about that a long time ago. But I'm not trying to steal your idea. But usually on YouTube, as long as you kind of say another person did it, it's okay.
Yeah, you just acknowledge.
Thank you, Dana. Ooh, daily vlogging. I love that. Yeah, so it's gonna be, same thing. I'm excited. I'm not doing the whole summer like I did last year, so that was too much. Yay, daily vlogs. We can still good. You can still
good, because we can't. I'm looking in the mirror.
Very dark.
I'm looking in the whatever this is called.
This was fun. Thanks. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sandy. Thank you so much, Amanda. Thank you so much, Jane. Are you both going on? Yes.
And Jordan will be with us. And Shelly, if you've ever seen her on our Nancy's channel.
Yeah, you've seen Shelly. And Aunt Nancy and my Aunt Judy and my friend Joan. So there's quite a few of us going on. No one is going to compare to you guys. Oh, thank you. Okay, well, we're excited, and thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you so much. This is incredible, and I'm just glad we got a chance to celebrate together and got a chance to do the mid-year freakout.
Yeah, it was freaky.
Yes, Jordan is going to. All right, well, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all later.
Yeah.
Okay, I always forget to actually click end stream.